Welcome back. I didn't see you there. uh.
What?
Yeah, normally it's 5 minutes after the fact. By the way, we've
Could
been
be
live.
so I tried to go down on myself. Oh, and we're live. What?
The first time somebody says, "Man, I'm glad we're not live yet," then Adam's like, "Oh no, we've been live for 10 minutes."
You know,
I've played myself with this one.
Have you guys seen that there's a Kickstarter campaign for a Soulsborne style D&D like campaign? Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like that's not going to be fun because it's just going to be like bring 6 character sheets. And you all die to the first little monster that you come across.
Like
everything is only challenge rating 30.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a squirrel, and the party's wiped.
I'm sorry, you didn't choose the dodge action this round. You die. I don't get a save? No, you die.
You started an encounter, you die.
Yeah. I mean, that's like
roll for initiative, and you're dead.
I guess, like at that point, what like just play Tomb of Annihilation, because that's pretty much just the meat grinder that it is D&D. Like I don't know what else you could want from a Soulsborne.
They're charging a fuckload for it, but I mean, they developed its own subclasses for it, and then they actually implemented the trick weapons from Bloodborne. I don't know if anybody played a lot of Bloodborne at all, but it seems like they thought it out pretty well, surprisingly enough.
I don't know if it's a game or a movie or a book or something, but I'm thinking of something specific where like it's basically a dungeon crawler, but every time you die, you get reborn as your son, but all your stuff ends up in like a loot
Rogue
chest.
Legacy.
Is that what it is?
Rogue Legacy, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what it
There's
is.
a lineage, so when you keep dying, it'd be like your great grandfather suffered from color
exactly.
blindness, or like you said, or something else.
Like I can see that. Like you just come back as yourself, but you're like your kid, and all your loot's just there. You're just fucking spamming through it.
I was born of my father's corpse. Already a man.
Let's see. Today I took a nap in my chair.
Oh yeah.
I also did that yesterday.
I should probably actually screen it.
You have a couch right behind you.
Yeah, but I was already sitting in this chair.
I mean, you can literally push your chair back like 2 feet and then flop your body like a starfish onto that couch.
That's too much work.
Can you train the dogs to wheel you back and then just fucking like shoulder check you into the couch?
You can just be dress up like a cup of water, and your cats will just knock you off of it.
Fuck yeah, I'm like still trying to wake up. My mind is not with it. So
with fucking 10 living puppies, and they make a lot of noise at night.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
More than children.
Yeah, because there's 10 of them. So every time one of them stops, the rest of them start.
I'm sorry, what? How many?
10.
In the neighborhood?
No, his dog just had a litter.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my wife had dectuplets last Wednesday. Couldn't be more thrilled. Kill me now.
Fuck you, Octobomb.
Okay, so last week in SteamWorld, some things happened. What were they?
Bullshit things.
Nazis.
We met a Nazi.
Yeah.
He sent us to a tower.
Yeah. To
recover an attic.
Ark of the Covenant.
To recover an ancient artifact that you must not look at. You signed a magically binding legal document to wipe all of your memories should you breach contract somehow.
Been there.
To which you did eventually figure out that the individual that you were like took this contract for is part of the black market. Yeah, there was a little bit of haggling about. I mean, I'm pretty sure the party was ready to accept the job. They were just trying to get some more agreeable terms. However, you were given that upon successful recovery of said object, so yeah, successful.
Well,
we're getting to that part. You would be paid the sum of 5,000 platinum pieces, as well as, reimbursement for any lost limb or death that should occur. Payable to beneficiaries that you named. And yeah, you guys decided to head to a remote location, a little bit northeast. Yes, east. Kind of bordering on the mountain range, to a place called the Forlorn Tower, or as it's, I guess, more commonly known as Zuthar's Tower, or Zuthar's Vale. Sorry. The once great plane traveling mage who seems to have disappeared amongst one of his many travels at some point, quite a number of years ago, leaving the tower abandoned. You took a job from an individual that I can't remember his name off the top of my head because it's on my phone and my phone is charging because it died. And let's see. So you decided that it was going to take a few days for I can't remember anybody's name. Holy shit. Morrison to create a spell of teleportation or a plane shift spell for all of you. But to send you to a very specific place that you need, an item, if you could possibly recover it, would aid you in your ability to plane shift to your intended destination without any hiccups. Seeing this opportunity, you also decided to take this job, upon which, clearing out the tower, you would be notified of the object that you were to locate, and then meet the individual from the nefarious, shadowy black market group when it was all concluded, and you made arrangements to meet in a neutral location to hand over payment and the object to the leader of said institution. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this. Everything, obviously, is going to go right. There is nothing to be concerned about except for the fact that you are now surrounded at Zuthar's Vale by massive stone golems that have come out of the permanently enchanted surroundings as part of a protection, I guess, to ward off would-be adventurers, of which you would be the 8th group to attempt an infiltration of this tower. Will the Breakfast Club make it out alive? We're going to find out tonight.
From this one dude. But who knows how many other groups have gone on their own to try to infiltrate this tower.
Yeah.
That's why it's all magical illusions out here. We're just walking on a giant pile of bodies.
Mm-hmm. You think those are leaves of grass? No, they're all just bones, just fingers. sticking up from the earth from where they were pulverized into. I believe that there was a little bit of a ward that had attempted to pop off and warn some of you away, of which a few of you, I don't believe, listened. Or you saw through it, that it was nothing more than a simple phantasmal force, causing just a little minor inconvenience, to ward you away, but the Breakfast Club, stayed the course. And now you find yourselves in the midst of a battle with 4 stone golems. Lance, on the other hand, is feeling quite refreshed from his, well, maybe not, considering you had to lose a day, due to the fact that Lance went disappearing, from some unplanned sexcapades.
Confirm the term coitus.
Is that a coituscapade?
Gross.
Yeah, 'cause you don't know anything about that. Like, how your wife ended up with a baby.
Immaculate conception. I wasn't even involved.
That just might be your mailman.
He is the Messiah.
Natasha's taste in men is immaculate.
Hey, yeah.
Okay. No, I would not slander my wife in that manner. It was me. I did it.
Surprise,
I'm
guys!
responsible for this.
You did this to me. 5 months coming to a hospital room near you.
Okay, let's see. Lawrence Esser was the individual in question. Okay. Well, I've tried to stall for time. It is 6:30 and Sasha's not here. So we can skip her turn and hope that she joins in the next few minutes, or someone can take her turn for her.
I mean, I can regale you all with a wonderful story about watching adult and teenage humans try on glasses that make you impaired to about 10, 12 drinks worth of alcohol.
Oh, the beer goggles. Nice. Oh, those were always fun in school.
It's more fun when there's a bunch of cops around because you can try actual road signs.
Are those the ones that make your vision upside down, or what do they
Make it all
they do
Just like
funky.
blur and
blur?
They blur, and then like the actual function of them is that they fuck with your depth perception, because that's like the biggest piece of it when you're doing like the physical symptoms. Is that's why if you've ever had to do road signs, everything is always look down at your feet while you do it, except for HGN.
HGM, yes.
Horizontal gaze and
Homegrown
segments.
murderer.
Is that the
and
the
is
where
it
you do
another
this thing?
Hitler?
Is that the H?
No, that's
normally the cops just ask me to. I mean,
Finger
I am
nose.
looking at my shoes, yes. But normally it's bend over and cough.
Can you please grab your ankles?
that was finger to nose, Adam. That's a second level DUI enforcement from a test from a course called A-Ride.
I've been drunk many a time, and I've done that many a time while drunk to see if I could.
I've never not been able to find my own nose.
Exactly.
And so you're actually supposed
Still
to tilt,
there.
you're supposed to tilt your head back and close your eyes, and then touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your finger, not the pad. The
Super,
tip.
like,
You actually gotta come
fine.
in. You actually got to
Right.
come in tip to tip.
I mean, I can't even do that sober.
Everybody says there's some very obvious distinctions between
Wait, like
sober
this
people
way
and
or this way?
nope, this way.
This way.
Yep. So you go
So-
out and you got to like come in. You got to fucking hover it in, basically.
I can't even do it. I can't even do it.
I have been
Ow.
drinking, yes.
Ow. I just scraped my nose.
Also,
Ow.
if anybody,
Step on.
the Simply Spiked lemonade's fucking tasty.
I haven't been drinking either.
And tonight on Dungeons and Dragons, drinking and driving under the influence.
Yeah.
How to get away with it.
We got a great view of Kyle's walkway. We can make Kyle do walk and turn, one leg stand.
My balance is atrocious. So
Doesn't matter. Can you follow instructions?
no.
DUIs and you.
Going to jail. Tonight's podcast is brought to you
So
by
fucked.
NHTSA.
Tonight's podcast brought to you by Been There, Done That.
Next time I'm up at your
Don't
house,
do it
Kyle,
again.
we're getting drunk and then calling Brett.
Walk us
Okay.
through.
Next time everybody meets in Vegas, we'll just
Or
get fucking
I was
hammered
gonna
and do
say,
roadside.
or the next Vegas trip, we just, okay,
There we
Brett,
go.
you gotta show up.
I've
We're
got a
gonna
friend
need
who
you.
works for the Metropolitan Police Department.
So we don't have to get fake arrested. We can get real arrested.
she will real arrest you.
Yeah. It started out as fun, and then it got serious when Brett stopped joking, and then like, sorry, Brett, for our liability, we can invite you.
Can I claim diplomatic immunity?
No.
Wonderful. We have wasted enough time. Here's Sasha.
Almost. We tried.
Welcome back.
She's online. She's not in here yet.
Yeah.
She- on a phone call.
There
Yeah,
she
You
is.
didn't know, Dagan, that is not actually a picture of Sasha.
You know what's so funny? I just zoomed into her character for the first time,
Yeah.
and that's a cute halfling. Oh my god! Hey,
Did you find that on
Kyle, sister, calm
R34? What's
down.
going on here?
hi, Arrow. What's up?
The funny bit is that Sasha was muted for all that and deafened.
Wait, what
Probably for the
happened?
better. You don't
Oh,
know.
you know.
How
A real
sad.
fucking
Probably
vampire.
You'll find out if you watch
Um,
like the first 5 minutes of the stream next week.
Now that you're no longer my granddaughter, hey, what's up?
Next
Cool.
trip to Vegas, everybody's getting hammered and we're gonna do roadsides as a group.
For real, these.
I
Oh,
have so many questions.
speaking of which,
What's up?
no, we're live. I probably shouldn't say this.
up?
Plans for Ren Fair. Please make yourselves available.
Oh, what month?
Post the
October
dates.
October. Yeah.
Right?
When?
Not early October, right?
Also,
Okay.
who are we
Um,
kidding? If anybody's watching our D&D podcast,
Definitely
hang
show
out with
up
us
to
at
Ren Fair. 1000%.
Northern California Ren Fair on October 8th. We'll be there in costume. Get drunk.
The
Yeah.
fuck we will.
So-
October 8th.
That
Oh.
means you, Sophie. I know you're in the audience.
Real fast, I'm gonna mute myself because I literally just got home and I have shit to do
It's your
before
turn.
doing this. So
AKA, you have a shit to do. That's what I just heard.
Real quick, shoot this golem and then go. Shoot this golem and then go.
I have
Uh,
groceries. My clothes are stuck to me because I'm sweaty. I'm disgusting. I'm gonna like put groceries away. I'll listen for like the first few minutes. Just give me a couple.
But
minutes.
you're
Alright.
first in the turn.
Yeah, you gotta shoot
Let's-
something.
Wait, what?
Why don't we just make her go last and then she'll have a double round?
Yeah, I mean, you can just forfeit your turn for the moment and then go twice.
Oh god.
Just put her in the initiative order wherever she would be if she was gonna go when she comes back.
Well, wait. Did you already do like the intro thing of explaining
Yep.
shit?
Yeah, we've been
motherfucker.
patting
We're
down. We've
long
been
past
dragging
that.
this
I'm so sorry.
shit.
Jake?
Just-
We wanted to wait for you.
Okay.
Just
Here
push
be
me back.
dragons.
I have to deal with stuff, so just I'll wait. That's really all I've got right now.
Okay.
Is move her down like after Lance or me. or
Okay.
Levi,
Those are
how
the
long it
dates
takes
that,
us.
that Tosh has available. Let's do Ren Fair.
Where did you put that?
Here be
Here be
dragons.
dragons.
I'm 90% sure that's when my mom and dad are coming over again, which is
They could dress up too.
Well, tell
crazy.
him no.
Yeah, tell your parents to go to Ren Fair instead.
It'd be a shorter drive. Go to California. You're already there.
And I'm already locked into my November date, so unfortunately I can't make it.
We'll take your girlfriend instead then.
She's still on probation during that time, but
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Whoa.
She got arrested.
Okay, ankle monitors work great with Ren
Yeah, you can
I
just
don't
throw
wanna
those
give out
boots
too
over
much
them. It's fine.
Hey,
Dude,
yo,
you have me thrown for a loop right now.
Get it, Sophie.
Yes. So.
I was like, and fuck.
Okay. So we'll come back to her. That means Lance, you're up. You hear the rumbling as the ground beneath you begins to give way. You watch Antinius give a short "What?" and kind of fall off and roll to the side as the ground beneath him begins to shudder and shake as one of the stones turns into a golem.
Really quick, have I fought these before? Do I know them as somebody who's been in many battles? Because I like to give a shout out some advice before we engage.
I think they caught us.
They call that a history check.
I would say give me a history check.
Okay. You know what? Never mind. This is my first time.
What'd you roll?
2.
Yeah.
Don't you love it when the dice decide for you?
If there's something that you wanna, if you think that might be relevant,
I'm just guessing based on what they are. I'm sure all of us know, but I wanted as a character to shout out something,
That your character doesn't.
Rock is hard.
But yeah, that's my problem. My character rolled a 2, so I don't think he even knows.
You can still shout something out. Just make sure it's at a 2
you
level.
could shout out potentially false information.
Aim for the feet.
Use
have
magic
weak
weapons. Levi, I bet they have immunity to spells. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Quick question. How tall is this rock?
Which rock?
6 inches.
That one.
Is that when it's rock hard?
I would just say it's a big
None of your
boulder.
business.
It's probably about I don't know, like hip height, 3 feet.
Grippy.
Alright, it's not high enough.
It'd be the right height for him to set me down on.
Yeah, I was gonna toss him up onto a rock, but if that's the case, he just kind of flops off my shoulders.
Onto just kind of.
Yeah, just kind of lean over and he just tilts. And then, because this guy's probably going to be the one that's going to attack him, I shall pull out my swads.
And I will remove the fake flames because I'm pretty sure everyone's aware of it at this point.
After they see my beard is still intact, they figure the fire is fake.
I just thought I was fireproof for a little bit there, remember? Alright. And then I'm going to attack this guy, actually.
Does your smoldering armor actually add fire resistant?
No, not at all. Lance just thinks it does
because
because
it's smoldery.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
only hit him for like 1 and 3 or something like that. The fireballs.
It just allows him to do the blue steel smolder.
Exactly. I am going to actually cast Booming Blade on this guy.
Oh, which one?
This one.
Okay.
Or 14 plus 9. 23. Hit.
To hit. That is a hit. Yes.
Okay, and then dice, dice, dice. Normal dice.
You do have to move to it.
Oh yeah. I needed to do that. This one. Try to block area. I don't know. I can't read right now. 265. All right. So that's going to be 6 plus 5, 11 regular damage, and then
Okay.
10 flame damage. And I'm going to hit him again, hopefully. This time, I'm going to use Greater Weapon.
Okay. How much? You said 11 points of damage the first time?
11 and then 10, yeah. 11
So,
regular damage, 10 fire. And then this is going to be 21 to hit.
21 also hits.
Sweet. Yeah. So that is going to be 23 regular damage and then 9 fire damage.
So 22, 30, 32.
Yes, 32.
All right.
Get behind that rock.
Okay. All right. You hit it. Just swipes with the sword, leave like black scorch marks, chipping the stone. Doesn't look incredibly hurt. It did a little bit of damage, but it's still like you tickled it.
Unfazed.
Yeah. Bringing us to Gary.
How much damage did you do?
I'll be good to go after.
Like
Okay.
50? Like 55, I think.
50 and doesn't look phased? Oh my lord almighty.
All right.
Also, slashing probably isn't great on rocks, but you know.
I'm gonna start out by popping off a channel divinity for 23 points of radiant damage to all of them, unless they make a DC 18 save.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
What's the
Let me double check that actually. Con save.
con save? What's the radius on that?
30 feet.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Con saves.
Oh, wait, Cal, sorry. I forgot to add the booming blade damage. It's another 10 for booming blade damage.
Hold on. Booming blade. Only if it moves. Takes 1d8.
It takes 1d extra if it moves. So it does like damage, and then if it moves, it takes that. I'm pretty sure.
You brandish the weapon used in spells casting and make a melee attack against it, or attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack's normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes 1d8 thunder damage and the spell ends.
Okay.
So if it moves, it's going to take 10 damage.
Was that cast at level 2?
It's
Cantrip. Cantrip, yeah, gotcha.
I have extras.
11th level, 2d8.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, because it says 2d8 and 3d8 if
and
it moves.
3d8.
Yeah. So it's 2d8 normal damage and then 1 extra d8 if it moves.
The 2d8 normal damage is from your melee weapon.
No, that's
right.
from the spell. It's thunder damage. And then if he moves, he takes an additional 1d8.
Oh, okay, no, I see. Okay, at 5th level, the melee attack deals 1d8 thunder damage, and the damage.
Yeah, the melee attack deals it because I'm at a high level.
Oh,
and then he gets that extra 1d8 if he moves from just the base spell, but I get thunder damage because I'm at a high level. Because I'm level 11.
Yeah, so he gets 2d8 for the hit, and then
so right now he gets 2d8, and then if it moves, he gets another d8.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's funky. Like I've reread it like a million times, so I knew that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, that's worded very poorly.
Yeah,
that is worded incredibly poorly.
Yeah.
Like it should say like on a hit the target takes an extra
so
1d8
basically
damage or
the
whatever,
idea is, like,
and then
when you're like sub 5, it's only if the dude moves. But when you get your base normal attack, but because like fighters, for example, get extra attacks per, they kind of make up for that by giving you extra damage.
The melee attack deals.
Yeah, because like if you look on like my thing, it says 2d8 damage and then 3d8 moving target damage. So it's like the 2d8 is base damage for the spell because I'm basically...
And then if it moves, it takes 3d8.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Okay. It's kind of a
very
really
weird.
poorly worded. Yeah. That's worded very poorly.
Yeah, because if you look at the very bottom, it says both damage rolls increase by 1d8 at 11th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says at level 5, melee attack does an extra 1d8 thunder damage on hit, and then the target also takes moving damage.
That's super weird.
Yeah,
okay.
just under 5, it doesn't have any like melee damage, just the moving. That's why.
Yeah, just the moving damage, and then at 5 it goes. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's weird. Okay. Okay, and then con saves. And that's DC 18. Let me bring up. Why do I have this twice? I don't need this twice. Okay. Con. Ooh, no, that's 16. Okay, so I think that's a fail on the first one, which is going to be this guy here. Second guy, which is the one Bill. Is a natural 19. That's going to be a success. Third guy.
Half damage on him.
That's going to also be a success. And same thing for the fourth guy. Same exact roll as number 3. Also a success with a 24. Yeah.
So 11 damage to 3 of them and 23 to the guy that failed.
Okay, so you said 23 to the guy that failed.
And how high is this roof on this tower? Right here.
It's probably... That's 60 feet.
Oh, so it's way up there.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's like probably the equivalent of, well.
Is it level with the top of the like tall part of the tower, or is it like lower than the tall?
Oh, wait. This part here.
Yeah, this part down here.
This part here is probably only about 20 feet up.
Okay. does it look like there's a climbable surface on the outside?
Maybe if you were particularly nimble. I mean, it's built out of like cobbled stone. You might be able to.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
This is gonna go well.
Where's Cletus's climbing proficiency when you need it?
16 minus or plus 1, 17.
Okay. Well, what's your movement speed? 40?
35.
35? I say you could. How much movement did you take to get there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. I'll let you get halfway up the wall.
Oh, okay. Like 10 feet up?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, that's realistically, you're about, 5 something, so you're already about 5, a little over 5 feet up the wall. Running, you can kind of jump, make a couple climbs. You're about there, so.
Perfect. And that's my turn.
Okay. Brave Sir Gary blinds everyone and quickly runs away. Bringing us to Harrow's turn, who we skipped.
My turn.
Real fast question. When it comes to
Sorry, Levi.
the Gatling gun,
Uh-huh.
because I have 3 attacks, does that mean that I can use the Gatling gun 3 times?
Didn't we talk about that? You could use it like a total of 9 times. Something like that.
Yeah.
Action to use.
Because I don't remember.
I remember
would say
it was like something insane.
How much? And it does how much damage again?
So it's 10 uses before reload,
Uh-huh.
10 feet cubed dex save, or half on save. It's 4d8. It's a full action to reload, DC 15. Consumes 100 bullets.
You have 3 attacks?
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Essentially 12d.
You could say that she could make normal attacks in addition to doing it. If you're trying to kind of split the difference.
Yeah. Because we had also talked about, like...
Well, what about this? Like, because Harrow's still up in the air. I'd say maybe if she's in the air, she gets 1 use.
Yeah,
of it,
you
or-
cannot fire it from the air. We had a conversation about this because, well, yeah, you would
You
have
you
to
have
you
to
have
be
to use it on the
standing
ground.
to fire it because I remember you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that
you
she
have
could
to
be
be
on my
from, like, a-
shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kinda
like
rocket
from a
style.
fortified-ish position to fire that because it is like
Okay.
the recoil coming from it.
Okay.
Or you could just
Oh,
fire
I
it and watch it like fly off in the sky.
No, freaking Death Blossom.
Yeah,
So-
just
So I have to be on
everyone
the
takes
ground.
48 damage.
Alright, so I have to be standing on the ground, anything else. Or would it just consume the whole action?
No, I would say if you are going, well, it seems like an unnecessary restriction.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just trying to work through it because it's kind of, D&D doesn't do guns. So,
Yeah.
I'm trying to,
I wasn't
I'm trying
going
to
to
think
do
of
it-
a.
I wasn't going to do
Here's
it
what I
this
would
round.
say. I would say I would allow you to fire it. each time you do fire it, it's going to move you back 10 feet if you're not on the ground. So you like, I don't know, it's still overly complicated.
No, I mean, no, it's
okay,
understandable
how
like
about
having
this?
to be on the ground, but the question I have is it going to take a full, like, all 3 attacks to use it once? Because I absolutely agree with it being on the ground. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Especially because you're a baby halfling and
I just
nothing
want to
hasn't
make
taken.
yeah, I don't know. It just seems like such an arbitrary thing. The other alternative here is an overheat mechanic.
Like a
So
misfire.
consecutive shot, like consecutive like uses increase your misfire chance.
Okay.
Oh.
Which
Right.
at least ties it back into your gunslinger kind of thing is
Okay.
probably how I would lean for that. So I would allow you to use it,
So-
but then you would
so
basically
it's-
just need to roll a d20 every time, and every time you do it consecutively, your misfire chance is going to increase.
By how much?
Misfire.
So what is my
it's
misfire score?
What if you drop the save every time, like every consecutive
I'm
shot
so
fired,
sorry.
like per round? So if she like shot
I mean,
3,
that's,
then like the save could be less because it's kind of spraying wildly instead of focused. So they take half damage more often.
That's a pretty elegant solution.
Yeah.
What if it's both?
I
I mean, I don't want to like be like, oh, I need to rein this in because it's my mistake.
I mean,
Because I just hand out broken things because it's too hard to try to balance shit. And I don't even care about that. That's actually probably a better way is that the save.
Drop the DC by 2 for each consecutive shot.
Yeah,
period.
the DC decreases.
I feel like that's pretty like nice, especially
That's
it makes sense
and
for
I
the
mean,
gun
like,
itself.
and it definitely fits in with the theme of suppressing fire.
Yeah.
And it's what, a
Okay.
DC 15.
yeah.
So I
Drop it
mean,
down to 11.
theoretically, it goes from like a 70% chance to hit or whatever down to probably about a 50, like pretty quickly.
Yeah. And taking half damage is nothing to sneeze at.
I think
Okay.
half of 48 3 times in a round is still, 68 worth of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just
Yeah,
wanted
because
to-
then there's no like stupid unnecessary restrictions. See, thank you, table. You good suggestions. I like it.
Inspiration all
We
around.
balance out one another here.
Perfectly balanced. all
Like
things
that's too
should be.
fucking broken. But I want to allow it. Okay, well let's come to an elegant solution. There we go.
All right. So the ground is still lava.
Because all I was gonna do was say your misfire chance increases by 2 every time. So, but then
Okay.
you're just like arbitrarily rolling dice with a no 2 hit sort of thing. So that's kind of the save DC decrease is a much more elegant solution.
Well done, guys.
Adam, check Discord.
All right. So I will go. I don't know, 30 feet up in the air. Yeah. I'll
You're
go straight up.
already 30 feet in the air, I believe.
Am I?
I believe
Okay.
you
flew out of the
activated.
fire.
Yeah, you flew out of your
Okay.
the fire last
Yeah.
session.
Right. Then I'll head over here and then pew pew this motherfucker
Okay.
down yonder way.
With the machine gun?
No, because I'm in the air and the ground is still lava.
No, it's not. I said
that-
that goes away. Yeah.
Well, too late now. It's fine.
I mean, you're still like, I guess you could kind of see some like the embers as you're trying to shake off the remnants of the phantasmal force, because I think that you had still failed, but
Yeah, that's why she was in the air.
Yeah. Okay. So that is an 11 plus. What am I doing? 7. So that's an 18 to hit on the first one.
18 hits.
Okay, and it's a sharpshooter. All right. Second attack, also a sharpshooter, is a 22 to hit.
22 hits. Which target are you hitting? This one here?
No, this one.
Okay.
And then expend a grit point to what the fuck am I doing? Dazing shot, so it gets disadvantage DC 17 con save. Because I forgot. Also.
Natural 19.
Okay. Well, fuck them.
Mhm.
And that is a 17 plus 7 is a 24 to hit on the third attack.
24 to hit on the third attack hits, yes.
Okay, so all 3 hit. Great. Awesome.
Great success.
Great, awesome, wonderful.
Alright. First one is 19 points of damage. 23 on the next one. And that is 16, 26 on the third one.
God damn. Here we were worried about her with the with the machine gun. When you actually hit all your shots. So just
yeah, like when
the rapport of gunfire echoes from above you. You see you hear the ting 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 of the 3 spent shell casings hit the ground as shatters of rock just explode from the golem next to you, Lance.
Oh shit.
That'd be my turn.
Okay.
Does it look like it did significantly more damage than my baby sword?
Not because
It's
of
magical.
any weird things. It was more of just the fact that, like, Harrow's guns, like, when she hits, it packs a punch.
No. Okay.
And the impact of a sword normally, like, chips rocks away, carving, like, and gouging. This is just blasting bits of it away. Okay, Levi.
So, real fast,
Uh-huh.
I did the ultimate dumb because I was like, I have my soul shoddy. I can like pull that out. And it's like that. And I was like, okay, like what dice do I want to get? And so I picked 2 and I rolled them and I rolled max damage on it. And I was like, well, they're going to roll shit for the rest of the night. Congratulations.
All right, Levi, you are currently fluttering up in the air as a bat.
I'm gonna dive bomb down to the ground again.
Okay.
And quickly look around, and then cast Vitriolic Sphere right here, because that should miss everyone with real imports.
And you turn back into your
Okay,
your normal form. I don't know. Perception checks. Does anybody see Levi do this?
Lance doesn't. I think Lance should automatically pass.
Lance is the only one.
17.
I got a 16.
Am I rolling opposing stealth?
You could, sure.
Well, I think they're gonna see it. That's a 9 total.
Okay. Everyone probably notices. Unless someone chooses not to see it for whatever reason, or if you think your attention... Actually, Gary might not be the only one that doesn't see because he is actively trying to climb a wall.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about this later.
The only one that's got an out. But everyone else is probably like watching this happen. I can't imagine that Lance wouldn't be feeling some sort of like serious satisfaction in this moment. Just like, I fucking knew it.
100%.
I told you all, motherfuckers, and no one believed me.
He's going to gloat and yell after we're done killing things.
He's gonna save that one for later. All right. So vitriolic sphere.
Side.
Dexterity saves
Yeah, DC 18.
on the one up top.
1, 2, 3.
Those three. Okay.
Yeah. Lance and Bill just barely.
Number one's a fail.
Okay.
Number two's a fail.
Oh.
Number three is a success.
Okay. I got.
Wait, what was the DC?
18.
No, it rolled a natural 18. Dex modifier is -1. That's a 17. All three fail.
Nice.
They actually get double damage on this one. I've only gotten like that once. I think that was back during the Tesseran.
Yeah. Never happens.
So they are all going to take 27 points of acid damage.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Acid's different than poison, then, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Dagan, I encourage you to not be looking at the monster manual.
I'm not. I have played games like this
Okay.
forever. Things made of stone usually aren't affected by poison.
Okay.
Then I'm going to.
Hey, D&D since 1993. Fuck you. I know what I'm talking about.
And I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken cast Ray of Frost on this guy here.
Okay, and what is that going to be?
As soon as I take out these points, I'll tell you. That's just a straight up to hit on my part.
Oh, okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Well, guys, you're welcome. I just set the minimum threshold.
17 it is.
Fucking nailed it. Like Coke after Lent.
Maybe like
Uh,
Coca-Cola or
so, wait, what? Okay. Where is Levi? Levi is.
way down over here.
He's batty.
No, he is not. He has to be. He has to land, and he can't cast from his bat form, unfortunately.
Yet. Right?
Like, boom.
Okay, so you are on the ground over there. Duly noted. That brings us to the first golem's turn.
They can only walk like 10 spaces, though, right?
Yeah. only 10, yeah.
Dagan, stop looking at the monster manual.
Stop! I have the book in front of me. No, I'm kidding.
Why would you need the book when you have Google?
True. Please still buy the manuals on eBay.
Don't forget to plug your shop while you're at it.
I hear 3.5 is really good.
Oh god.
At the
Oh, wait.
Dagmeister.
Oh wait, no, you can't diagonals, right?
Huh?
Oh, it's
Oh,
the-
no. Do you have it not set up?
No, it doesn't look like they are.
no, it's not.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Have we reverted back to the traditional?
Like, isn't it like on a map by map basis?
Yeah, probably, because I forgot it's Pathfinder settings. I think. Check it now. Is that right?
Mine's right, though. I can only go 5, 10.
Yeah, there we
15,
go.
20.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I think I need to change the setting in the thing, but then I don't know if it updates or not. Okay. Well, that puts him firmly out of reach.
He's big mad.
Oh, Google
poor
said 10
Lance.
feet. Google said 10 feet.
Oh shit! No, go back.
I
Hold on,
swear to drunk
I gotta
officer,
reload.
I'm not God.
The rock formations were a forewarning because someone's gonna get fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's Lance.
I am old and long, short in years.
Shorter than
Okay.
you realize.
Sorry.
Says the charging golem.
Bring it on, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, Lance, where you're positioned, you're between a rock and a very hard place.
Hey,
Okay.
yo.
This one's gonna move here.
Oh,
Do they have reach?
Get up, Dagan.
Well, you're about to find out.
Takes off one of his arms and throws it.
He is the boulder.
No, but they can throw rocks. It is going to reach down and pick up a boulder and see Harrow after it at the moment. She is the biggest threat to it.
Remember last week when you all were like, "It's okay, Harrow, you're in the air. They're on the ground. You won't get hit." And I'm like, "Bitch, they're gonna throw rocks." And you're like, "No, they won't."
Okay. We're gonna hurl a rock in Harrow's direction. Oh, that hit my mouse. I don't know if that's gonna. Let's see.
This is where
I think that's still gonna hit though. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Shield.
Oh shit!
I don't
Fucking
think you
course
have,
it hit.
I don't think you have access to that.
Unfortunately, the only boulder was a pebble, and it's like 1 point of damage.
Does Harrow get to take legendary access? She just chooses not to miss.
You just need to, like the rest of your group needs to get all ring stores or rings of stores. Spell story. Jesus,
I will.
that thing.
Yeah.
Warding flare.
And then I just need to spend a day casting shield into them all.
What does warding flare do?
Maybe nothing because it has to target a creature that can be blinded.
I
Punchy uses chafe.
mean,
Chaff?
Yes.
Erosion?
I chafe the golem.
Yes, as in you annoy its skin. Give it some nice rug burn.
God damn
well,
it.
from the did the music stop for everyone? Just
Yes.
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 Okay. All right. Okay.
Right, anticlimactic.
Okay. Here we go. Technically, go ahead. So, is it a save that they have to make, or is it just a?
Nope,
A thing?
it just gives them disadvantage on an attack roll.
All right. Well, it's blinded. Because apparently the blinded condition is not something that it is immune to.
Interesting.
I would have not have thought that.
Turn out
Yeah.
this thing ain't got eyes. It does have eyes, sorry.
Okay. Instead, that hurl rock is going to be an 18 instead.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
That still hits. Oh shit.
Well, I
Instead of
tried.
full on hitting her,
I
it wings
really
her.
appreciate you, Punchy.
Yeah.
You take 8,700 points of damage.
Good attempt. I mean, this isn't a particularly large bolt.
Quick Harrow. Reaction used evasive maneuvers. List slowly to the left.
I'll be listing after this.
You also do eBay? Because I list every day. Ha ha.
Get out.
No, these are the wrong
Turns
guys.
Yeah,
out Sasha
dang.
just steals from Barnes and Noble relists on eBay.
You know, Dagan, I was gonna compliment you on you picking up my Death Blossom reference, but no, you don't get that now.
Aw. I thought that was hilarious. Especially since I worked with the elderly and they all listed. For the most part.
Jesus.
That is going to be 25 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, normally, this would be a strength save. But in this specific instance, because you're in the air, I'm gonna call for a dexterity save.
Strong suit.
Because
Thank you.
strength has nothing to do with it. You're going to take it, like you're taking the force, and then it's more a matter of can you keep yourself from just smashing into the ground.
Plus
This
50.
Oh shit, does this knock her prone? Or is it supposed to knock her prone?
Very possibly.
Fuck.
20, non-natural.
You
Nice.
manage to catch yourself. You lose 10 feet. You drop down to 20 feet. But you do manage to like roll over after taking the blow from the stone. You lose a little bit of elevation, but you do not fall prone and take an additional 3d6 of fall damage. So you got that going for you.
Awesome. I'll take it.
And
Whew.
the
me.
My God.
okay.
I tried.
well,
I can't do it. I've been drinking soda. Dang it.
Okay, that's gonna be another attack against you, seeing as you're still in the air.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Oh, is it still have disadvantage because of the warding flare?
Just on the next attack roll. Or on,
No.
on the attack roll that
Uh-oh.
triggers the warding flare.
Hashtag natural 20.
Uh-oh. Nat 20.
Oh. I think
That's
this
a nat
golem
20.
this guy has a flak gun.
That's a natural 20.
Hey!
Yeah. So I shot that one because I'm like, it's gonna mob Lance, and Lance is gonna be flanked by these two motherfuckers. I'm gonna help him out. You're welcome.
Hey, at least
Maybe.
the fall damage will be reduced by 1d6.
That's 25 points of bludgeoning damage,
Cool.
then doubled
50.
to 50,
Yep.
plus the modifier, which is plus 6. So 56
And
points of
save your escape.
bludgeoning damage, and I need you to
Cool.
make another dexterity save.
Motherfucker.
You gotta get that savior escape out there, Sasha. She's getting hurled rocks at her.
I'm down to 30 out of 112. Fuck yeah.
I feel like if I had a bottle of booze, I'd pour one for my homie.
Just right now, like, well, this is over.
Seeing this
Fucking
happen, Gary's
halfling.
just slowly inching down back to the ground.
Be like, oh no.
Oh, the healer shouldn't have been up here.
That's a 17.
That is just the number you need to succeed. You do lose another 10 feet. You are only 10 feet off the ground, but you are
That's fine.
you manage to recover, and you do not take 2d6 worth of falling damage. Eventually, it's just gonna knock you out of the air.
How tall are the
That's-
golems?
Fine.
My Google says 9.96.
That's what he said.
Hey, oh.
Oh, look, Dagan found a roll
Um,
44.
Best way to defeat golems.
Here's what I-
for the morning. Wait for the sun to hit them. Oh wait, that's something from Lord of the Rings.
Or
Here's what I
vampires.
found about defeating stone golems, Lance. Yeah, they're probably about 9 feet.
So they could reach Harrow at this point.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah.
Hypothetically. Okay. Just checking.
Okay, that's gonna be its turn. Bringing us to the next one.
Good lord, that was one golem's turn.
Don't get crit
So
on.
much chaos.
Crit on. I want that
Who's
on the
going
shirt.
to
Don't get crit on.
come up here behind Bill?
Oh, no.
Wait, where was he before? I'm sorry.
Just right behind you.
Come on, Google, save me.
He was 10 feet away.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You can only move 5 feet.
Google said they're stationary.
Google said they don't exist. They don't exist. Help me.
It's a hell of a phantasmal force spell.
mhm.
This is real. Wake up.
There, you watch some energy coalesce from within the stone golem, and
Okay.
then kind of you watch like bits of rock and pebbles begin to kind of lift off from itself around you, and you kind of begin to feel like the hair stand up on the back of your neck. And if you didn't know that it was behind you before, you like turn and look around, and you see like this welling of arcane energy that just and it just catches you. I need you to make a wisdom save. Wisdom save,
because I
please.
lied about not googling him.
Well, I knew you were lying, but it's fine.
God damn it!
I don't think
Far
these
too
ones-
late
I don't
to
think these ones made out of
minimize.
stone. They're like 100% pure metal.
90.
They're made out of pure meta.
Yeah.
You do succeed, and you are not slowed.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Only slowed by the age of your character.
But that's gonna be the end of that. And then I did read a fun thing, which I would, we're gonna do. Because I think it gives some advantage to you guys. I'm gonna roll the golem's recharge at the end of its turn.
Oh,
It did not recharge.
Oh, thank the maker.
That way it gives you time to prepare. Before it happens. Okay, well, this one's right here. This one's at Lance. Let's see here. What do we do? Nope. Okay, we're going with 2 slam attacks on Lance.
Suckerfish.
Come on and slam.
Welcome to the jam. That is going to be a 22 to hit and a 21 to hit.
Ooh,
Shield,
that's
motherfucker.
All right. So both attacks rebuffed. And that's it. Antinius, go ahead and make a dexterity save, will you please? Considering you were standing on one.
What could possibly go wrong? That could go wrong. 11.
Prostate check.
No, you're fine. You managed to kind of like catch yourself. You do not fall prone.
Yay. All right, then I will make an attack at my new friend here. With, fuck it, we'll go great weapon fighting. What could possibly go wrong? That could go wrong. 18, 13. So that's going to be no bueno. Second attack. Fuck it. We'll go all or nothing here. 11, 21, 16. Fucking, they both miss.
Both miss. I mean, you're a little caught off guard. The proverbial rug was quite literally swept out from underneath you. So yeah, you're trying to play catch up here. Okay. Do anything else, or is that it?
Nope.
Okay. That brings us to Bill's turn.
I'll just do a normal attack.
Okay. Is that what Google told you to do?
It is what Google told me to do. It said to bring out my mace, which I don't have. So, 21.
21 hits.
Okay. So, let's see.
Have we noticed anything that like particularly works well? On these guys?
No. No, I mean, not insofar.
Also,
What-
Kyle,
we've had
after Bill's done his turn, I'm gonna roll the acid damage since they all
'Cause you-
failed
Okay. Because it's supposed to be on their turn, right?
at the end of their turn.
At the end of their turn. Okay. That's what I was like. I was waiting for it, but you didn't say anything, so I was like, I'll get away without taking extra damage until he remembers.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
So
So
they're
here's
taking acid,
slashing damage.
fire, slashing, piercing, thunder. Taking a lot of different kinds of damage so far.
Slashing is 10 plus 5, right? Because the plus 5, 2d6 plus 5, that's all slashing, right? Since it's an
Mhm.
axe. Okay, so 15 slashing damage. 1d6 of radiant, 4 radiant damage. And I
what do you do?
used a level 1 I use level 1 smite. So I
Okay.
roll 3d8 because I have improved smite. And that shit, that sucks. 7.
Okay.
So that's my first attack.
Okay.
I will risk it and do a increase or a great weapon strike.
Great weapon. Okay.
Yep. Here we go. Oh fuck me. Sorry. Here we go.
No, he's about to.
So it's -5, right? So does a 7 hit?
No.
Almost.
Peace. I'm out. Very good.
All right. Do anything that you stay and put?
I'm staying put. They have attack of opportunity, or will I not know until I move?
You won't know until you move.
I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Bringing us to last boy's turn, Antinius. Let's see.
Larry, Mo, and Curly take 11 points of acid damage.
Oh, 11 points.
Larry, Mo, and Curly.
Now I got the Space Jam theme stuck in my head. Damn it.
How do I want to play this?
It's your chance, do your dance if you're feeling fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Let's see. We'll leave it up to fate. All right, two slam attacks. That's gonna be a 20 to hit on the first attack, followed by a 19 to hit on the second attack.
That hits as well.
Okay. Wah wah wee wah. Here we go. Ooh, booty. That's going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage from the first attack, followed by even worse. 16 points of bludgeoning damage from the second attack. Bringing us back around to Harrow.
Oh shit, I was not prepared. I was like, there's more people in front of me. Alright, this motherfucker.
I mean, there was
bitch.
when you weren't here.
Alright. So, Harrow's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And she's pissed.
And bleeding.
Huh?
I said pissed and bleeding.
Yes. Yeah, pull out the soul shotty. And fuck this guy. No. Yes.
Yes.
Or yeah. No, the other gun first. The normal one, and then she'll swap them out.
Okay.
Sharpshooter on all of them. Wow, fuck that shit. That. It's a 10 to hit on the
10
first
doesn't
one.
hit.
Very grumpy. Reloads. Pulls out the soul shotty. Expends one of the... How bad is he looking? The one that I originally attacked that's going after me?
That one there.
Yeah.
It's starting to show some time, like some significant wear.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Do I have to say how many charges I'm gonna use before I roll?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use one. Fuck yeah. Okay. So, let's do this. That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. And that is with sharpshooter.
That's right, and you use one of the empowering shots, right?
Yeah. That is 28 points of damage. And
Ah.
then I'm going to revitalize myself with second wind because I'm
Okay.
about to die.
Okay. Harrow just kind of
For 17.
riding. Okay, very nice. Riding herself, kind of rolls, reloads, stows it, and in the same motion pulls out the soul shotty, kind of flicks the back switch, and you watch it just like glow with this blue energy, and you hear this like this, like the ringing fire, and then this horrific like undertone of like a wailing screech that just like reverberates from that shot, just from the, and it just echoes out into the forest, and just like the blue fire that erupts from the end of this like sawed-off shotgun, just destroys like part of one of the arms, like one of the legs, like starts to like the golem. You see it beginning to just like rocks beginning to come up apart from it and crumble and peel away as it begins to kind of start to deconstruct without like the magic holding this thing together now, very quickly almost coming undone.
Like, Hera was very frustrated that she just got like knocked out of the air. So like she'll come like down on the ground after that, just like, and hearing like the scream of like the soul was just very like cathartic. Of like, that's exactly how I feel.
Can we make it to where the smoke coming out of the barrel has like that Tim Burton-esque like ghost kind of like
yeah, like a little ghost kind of, like you almost see like the it almost like if you stare into it for a moment as it like blows away from the gun, but like the gun smoke coming out of the barrels with that blue kind of ethereal smoke, you swear to God you see a face.
That's very satisfied, and like Hera will like flip it and like put it back in her hair. Yep.
Like,
quick draw sound.
I don't know like whether to like headcanon it that this is like a lever action sawed-off shotgun, but in my mind that's kind of the way it works, and you just kind of like reload, you know, like stow it, you know, Terminator style.
Fuck yes.
I like the look of that.
And that'd be my turn.
All right, bringing us to Lance's turn.
So, thunder, fire, and slashing all look like they did the same shit, right? I'm just trying to like figure out what I could use to help bring these guys down. All right. I'm just gonna hit it a few times.
Go ahead.
Hopefully, at least.
I feel like fire won't do much.
I don't think it's gonna do anything, but my other options are thunder because for whatever reason in my headcanon, Lance was like, "Oh, I think thunder and lightning's cool. I miss Archon," and then he chose all thunder spells for his fucking list.
To be fair though, hasn't lightning like broken boulders in half before, like in nature?
Yeah, but they're not very conductive. So
True.
Dude, have you never played Pokemon?
Yeah.
Right.
Pikachu gets wrecked by Onyx.
Easy.
Yeah,
Easy
but like
game.
Onyx is rock ground.
I mean, to be fair, I have not played a lot of Pokemon. I apologize. but I can see
I do have one spell. It's like shatter or something like that, to where, oh no, it's looking at it.
Onyx is the
Earth.
worm, right?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
rock
after
type.
after I couldn't max him out to like the final evolution, I gave up on Pokemon completely. I was just like,
he looks
fuck
dope
this.
when he's like all steel and cold though.
Steelix, and then
Yeah.
I don't know what the
because he
When,
just goes
when
from
he's the
basic
shiny,
to
he's
the
like gold.
max of evolution, right? Onyx.
I think so.
Yeah, it goes to
I mean,
Steelix.
used to he didn't even have an
Yeah.
evolution. It was just Onyx.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
like
and then
a
it
like
was,
a
and then it was Steelix, and then it
Gen
was like
2.
Steel.
yeah. I
Steel,
think it
Steel
was like
rock type.
silver or
Silver
something
ground.
like that when it came out.
I think the last Pokemon I played was White, and probably the first. And when I couldn't get Onyx, like max evolution, I was just so disappointed.
That's because I think
'Cause it was
Onyx
so cool.
is. I think it's either gotta be. I think it's either trade or it's got to level up like it's holding a certain item. I can't remember what it is. I think metal something.
Mhm.
Metal coat?
I'm gonna look this up.
You have to get the special candy things.
Metal coat.
Yeah.
Metal coat. Yeah, because he turns into Steelix.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright.
And it is a trade evolution thing.
First, using greater weapon. Ooh, nice. 21.
21 hits.
Holy shit. I rolled all 2s and 1s. Fuck, I rolled 3 1s and 6. Alright, so 4, 5, plus 10, so 19. Thank you, greater weapon. And then 7 fire damage. For the first one.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna hit. Plus 4, 14.
And 14 doesn't hit.
Damn it. Oh shit, not 20 bitches! Yes!
Fuck yes. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of those to kill these
Sorry.
things.
Alright, better rerolls. So that is 7 doubled, 14 plus 5, so that's 19 plus 10, so that's 29 for the flashing.
29, okay.
And then, oh, interesting. I got 7 in 2 different ways. 7 doubled, 14 fire damage. And volume. Actually,
Alright.
I'm going to bonus action. How far away? Double check real quick. Way. 30 feet. That's 30 feet. Alright, I'm gonna bonus action bring Ralph out of his pocket dimension. And I threw him on top of Antinius on my bad.
And Tannis looks up. All he sees is Ralph come out of his face.
Suddenly
He's
Ralph
gonna-
is Johnny Bravo. Do the monkey with me.
That was such a good show and such like a not kid show back in the day. Hey, pretty bum. Give Bill advantage, and then he's going to fly straight up in the air.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you.
Alright, and that brings us to Gary's turn.
All right. I'm gonna continue trying to climb up to the roof.
So you like start to come down, and you're like, now they got it.
See Blood Rage Harrow back up out of fear.
Can I move
Do I
5
get
feet?
another athletics check?
Will he see me if I move here real quick? Can I just do that? Or I'm still within like range, right? If I move here.
Yeah, you're still within range. That's
Okay.
fine.
Sorry, I wanted to move it. I forgot.
Make another athletics check.
19.
Easy.
20
Okay,
total.
you can scramble up to the top.
Alright, and I'll kind of worm my way over here and try to like duck down behind the little whatever you call that.
Yes. Yeah, like the little on the roof.
Like a little window.
Um,
The gable.
Is it called the
is that
gable?
what it is? It's a gable?
Yeah, I think so.
I know the term. I
That
don't
sound-
know what it is though. So I mean,
Like
I believe you.
I'll throw a sacred flame at the one that Antinius is fighting.
Okay.
It's Dex
Wisdom
18.
Dex save. Okay. That's a 15, Chief. So that's a
Nice.
fail.
Isn't this how San Francisco burned down in 1905 or 1906 or whatever it was?
A demon on a rooftop throwing fireballs.
Sounds about right.
Gary and the fiddler on the roof.
23 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, damn.
More like Gary the diddler on the roof.
Hey, no.
If you were a rich person.
Whoa! Diddle, diddle.
What if he was a wealthy girl?
Okay, so catches in radiant flame as you scramble up and take cover behind the roof. Okay, bringing us to Levi's turn.
Greg, let's bring out an oldie but a goodie.
Magic missile at 7th level.
Joke on you. I can only go up to 6 right now. Wait a minute, that joke's on me.
Hey.
Yeah, magic missile at 2nd level. Let's do it. That's what? 4, so I'll go 2 for this boy here, and then 1 on each. Top and
Okay.
bottom. And they're going to be taking 5 points of force damage. So the guy gets 10.
Okay. And which one gets 10? This one right here?
Yeah, the guy in the center.
Okay, I believe it's 1. And then everybody else takes how much? 5?
5, yeah.
Okay, so the little screaming darts shoot from Levi's hand as he summons the magic missiles that impact. All right, bringing us back to the golem's turn.
And I'll also run up to here.
Okay. The light pitter patter of Levi running away. Let's see. I got 3 targets. Okay. This one's going to change direction, head this way. And to run back up towards Lance. Going to make 2 slam attacks. Ooh, that's like a 17 to hit on the first attack. That's
Nope.
bad.
Doesn't it?
Also, would it make 2 slam? Oh, no, yeah, it could, because it still has 1 arm, so back
Yeah.
and forth.
Followed by a 27 to hit on the second attack.
That one does hit.
Okay. Ooh. That's some better damage.
For who? Well, shit.
The fuck is that? I can't do math.
4 to damage.
Right.
He's like 56.
Not gonna be
27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god, 27 times 2 plus 2 is 56.
good.
I was close.
Okay, that one's gonna end its turn. This one here. It had attempted to recharge and it didn't, so it doesn't have that back. It's going to make 2 slam attacks. That's going to be a 23 to hit on the first attack, and
Like to use a reaction to cast a bonus action. Is that a thing?
maybe.
No.
No.
Just kidding. He said no. Fuck
I
you!
don't-
Shut up! No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? So
23 to hit, and then a 15 to hit.
rude. Well, surprisingly, the first one does hit, and the second one does not.
Okay. God damn. It's really rather poor. 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's poor. I'm sorry. Hello. That's
It's
more than
it's not very good.
25%.
It's not very good. Yeah. It's below average.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's not what she said. Shut up.
Going to recharge. That is a 6. It does recharge. You do like swings. You manage to duck under one, and the other arm just clotheslines you like across the face. You just feel the snap impact. You just get you see stars, and as you look back, you begin to feel that faint vibrating hum, like start to build up like you had the first time. And that's its turn, followed by this guy up here, also going to make 2 attacks against Lance. 27 and an 18.
1 hits.
Okay. All right. This one's above average.
That doesn't sound good.
That's going to be 37 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Merry Christmas.
Again, dodge, and it just like Bill, you kind of watch Bill duck under one, and you're like, okay, I see their movements, and you duck under the first one that telegraphs, and then it catches you on the it's still stops moving very abruptly, and then just bludgeons you in the other side of the head, from behind, bringing us to Antinius's turn.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong if we try another greater weapon strike?
A lot.
It's going to be
You've got
a
this.
19 to hit this time.
19 hits.
Excellent. We're going to go ahead and really take a fucking offense to this thing. You use Divine Smite at 3rd level and a charge of reconciliation. So melee damage will be 13 on the slash attack.
Actually, I guess I was rolling
Is that fine?
middle. It's fine.
Are they still taking damage from the vitriolic sphere?
Just
No,
once.
6.
Hmm.
Total of 68 for that. Wow, that's really terrible. That's not cool at all.
68?
6d8.
Oh. I was like,
6.
what? That's
So
terrible.
30, hang on,
Yeah.
30.
All of a sudden, I feel
and-
inadequate.
So it's going to be a total damage of 43
Ain't too
Okay.
shabby.
for that first attack.
Yeah, I mean, massive hit, cleaving just chunks of stone off of this thing. As reconciliation bites deep, flaming in radiant energy.
Second hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Add
Reconciliation's-
10 to that. That's plus 10 to the greater weapon strike as well.
Yeah.
So it's 40. I think was that 43 then?
I
I just cleared the roll
was
for the
43,
melee
so that
attack.
would be 53.
I just cleared the roll from my melee attacks. I don't know how much to add. Awesome looking robot, sir. All right, second attack we'll do regular, so I can wish I had done it the other way when it inevitably crits. That's a good choice. It's gonna be 18 to hit on this one.
18 manages to hit. It's close. Close.
Melee swing.
Kind of stumbles back from the first impact, and you kind of have to lunge forward a little bit, and you barely catch it, but you do manage to kind of like find purchase in one of the gouges and dig deep.
410 on the melee damage. And usually level 1 Divine Smite. Oh, for 10. How weird. 20 total damage on the second attack.
You said 20 total?
Yep.
Okay.
10 and 10 between the slashing and the radiant.
Okay.
I don't know if reconciliation counts as magical attacks or not. I don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure most of your guys' weapons are magical at this point, so it's kind of a mute point. Okay, so slams into this thing. Golden radiant flame just roiling off of the impacts from the sword as this like bits of rock, like chunks of rock, just go exploding out. Yeah, this thing's hurt. Like, looking around, most of them are actually pretty hurt, except for one of them.
How bad's the guy that I was fucking with?
Uh,
I feel like I've done like a decent amount of fucking damage, but
it's really hurt.
okay.
It's barely holding together at this point.
What I like to hear, Kyle.
You can see like arcane energy like crackling, like cubic pieces of stone kind of like trying to slide out of place, and then you see the crackling like purple blue arcane energy kind of like suck it back and stitch it back together, like, and it seems to just kind of be like at the point where it's like trying to break apart but reforming.
Nice.
And you turn around and look, and the one behind you is acting very similarly.
Excellent.
Red, are you eating a fruit roll up?
The perks of having kids.
Yeah. It's the 80s again, baby.
Fruit roll-ups are fucking delicious.
Hell yeah, they are.
Or fruit by the foot. Fruit by the foot. Fruit roll-ups, not so good. Fruit by the
Yeah.
foot.
No, the ones that are like
Amazing.
healthy and supposed to be good for you. No,
Both of them are great. Back in the day, getting
by
a
the
fruit,
foot, I'm in for it.
getting a fruit roll up and putting gushers inside there and making a little gusher fruit roll up burrito, that was the shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll defend the strawberry fruit roll up every single time. It is delish. It's
Also,
a beautiful thing.
fruit roll ups were interactive. You just like peel like giraffes off them and only eat the giraffe and shit.
Yeah, and you like played with the little shapes and everything.
Yeah, totally.
What?
Yeah.
You
I'm
guys had shapes back in my day. It was just a circle.
I'm a dirty rotten heathen.
Just a little
Sometimes I will take the whole thing off the wax paper and like put it into a ball and eat it all at once.
Yeah, you just like roll it up and just like
Exactly what I do.
yeah.
I remember when I was a kid seeing people do that. I'm like, you have no appreciation for the finer things in life.
Fruit by the foot, I would take my time. The fruit roll-ups, just
No, fruit by the foot was the one that I tried to eat fast because I would just do the dangly thing and
Yep.
try to get it all in one bite.
That's what they did in the commercial. You had to do it.
Exactly.
This is multiple feet. I just want to point out.
I want to ask Danny if she ate like fruit roll-ups because I had no idea that they had shapes.
And
It was like-
they were like square. They're like maybe kind of like trapezoidal.
Yeah.
They weren't
the
like
only
they
reason they
weren't
were, like,
circle.
We're back
The
to
only reason they were a
by the
parallelogram
square?
is because they were
Yeah,
just squished.
ours were squares,
Yeah,
but they
ours
were kind of
square.
like
This blows my mind.
What? Wait, what shape were yours? Rectangular?
No, they were
Circle.
circles. They were just circles,
Oh.
big circles. That's it.
What?
That's
But
all
we're-
they were.
Dagon, did you have like the off-brand one?
Yeah, seriously.
Dang,
Yeah.
actually grew up Amish.
He had the one where his mom bought them.
We have fruit roll-ups at home.
After my turn and after I use the restroom, I will Google. I have to use the restroom every 5 minutes because I'm old. But it's
But-
fine.
let me
Google
minimize the Golem
circular
tab
fruit
so I
roll-ups.
can look at fruit roll-ups.
Dagon's mom's out there buying the Walmart brand like fruity spin-ups.
There was Safeway and Alpha Beta. That was it.
You can get a pack of the Jovi fruit roll snack for $15.49 on Amazon. I have to send that to Dagon's house so I can remember the good old days.
Bringing back some memories.
Well, it's
all right.
my turn.
It's your turn, Bill.
Okay, I got.
Remember, you have advantage.
I have to use the bathroom. Okay, here we go.
I found the homemade fruit roll-ups Dagon's mom made. Got it.
I will prove to you. I will show you guys. Somewhere the internet holds
Well,
the truth.
Now, just to point out, I do believe that those fruit leather things, those were round.
Yeah,
So are
they
you conflating fruit roll-ups with fruit leathers? Because those two things are wildly different.
Oh my god, I don't even know how to like. I googled 1980s fruit roll up.
What was the
And a picture
I
of your
don't
mom
mind.
popped up.
what was the texture of this fruit roll-up?
Yeah, was it leathery and kind of scratchy, or was it really shiny and overly sickly
Plasticky?
sweet?
Definitely
Yeah.
just corn
Plastic.
syrup.
Okay, so when we do the Ren Fair, what you're saying is we have to do like a sampling of fruit
Yeah,
roll-ups.
yeah.
Blind
Fruit
taste
roll-up
testing.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Dagon,
God.
is this what you remember? No? What about this one?
We'll do beer pairings with our fruit roll-ups.
Ooh, this beer
Sour
tastes fruity.
IPA
All of them taste fruity now.
Oh god.
Poor Bill. Bill's got to
All
pee and Dagon's got to take his turn or something.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I will find it. Okay. Anyways, I'm doing a greater weapon strike since I look at Intini as he's fighting, and I feel empowered. Like, yes, this is a fellow paladin who's kicking ass, and I can do the same.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll with advantage, and I'm using greater weapon.
Gives himself inspiration.
He has advantage from Ralph.
He
Yes,
has
he
an
does.
advantage for Ralph.
Jealous.
But in his mind, he's like, yes,
Yeah.
I gave myself this inspiration.
Plus minus 5, 16.
16 doesn't hit.
I will use channel divinity. Should I use channel divinity at this point? You know what? The drunk part of me says use channel divinity, but the sober part of me, which is non-existent, says wait.
Use
I'm
channel
going to-
divinity.
I'm going to attack again with
Yeah,
greater
that's
weapon
a
strike.
good
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, 24.
24 hits.
That does it. Okay. So let's see. I will use another level 1 divinity. Okay, slashing damage is 13.
Okay.
Radiant damage is plus 3, and then divine smite plus my improved smite is 14.
Okay.
Oh, and plus 10 for greater
Right.
weapon strike.
Okay. So, a massive radiant strike from you as well.
Dagon, what?
Did you use your advantage
What?
on the first one?
Yeah,
did.
he did.
They just rolled bad on
But-
both of them.
I can't do good all the time. Sorry.
So what was your to hit then?
On the first one?
On the second one.
On the second one was a 24.
24.
Yeah.
So where's the greater weapon 10 damage come from?
He called greater weapon.
Yeah, he went again.
I called it.
He called it.
He called it. Yeah, he's going for broke on the second one.
I can attack
he's all
twice.
in.
Yeah.
And I can use greater
But-
weapon strike on the second turn.
I can get a
What did you
24 with
roll?
like a 17 or an 18 or something.
Wait. What's the question?
What
What
was
did
his
he
base?
roll? Yeah.
And then his modifiers.
So
I rolled
even
19.
yeah, I can.
Yeah, you
I can
rolled.
get that at like 18, I think.
19 would be my 20. Would be 24 for me.
Minus 5 to get plus 10. Where
Does
does
that
24
plus,
come from?
plus 9 from the sword.
I rolled 19 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay. Never mind. There you go.
I'm
So then
drunk,
it'd be-
but I'm not that drunk.
Totally suddenly have a stroke.
We math real good here, guys.
This is all
Oh,
math all the
23, you're right.
time.
Or 20, no, 24. No, 23.
It's 3.
23.
So if you get plus 9 to hit, you only have plus 4.
Yeah,
You roll a
23.
19, be 23.
Potato.
Okay. It is still alive though. But good hit. Good hit. All right, Diggin.
Yeah, one more
you stand
strike now.
there. No, that was it.
That
He's got
was
two.
it.
Oh, you guys
He's
do?
not a fighter.
Yeah, he missed the first hit with the second.
Gotcha.
Um,
I guess I'm just the lucky duck with 3 hits. There has to be, right?
Excuse me while I use the restroom.
just turns around, urinates on the dick rock.
I
All
Beep,
right.
beep.
just
let's
realized
see.
Ralph is on the balls. It's not where I wanted him.
Are you sure about that? I feel like that was
All
a
right.
Freudian
So
slip.
last one.
Hello, wait.
We'll go 2 slam attacks against
There we
Antinius.
go. That's better.
Ooh, a natural 1. Yuck. And a 28 to hit.
Sasha.
I know that hits. He's not paying attention. He's looking at his phone.
But
Look, it's better now.
what is?
Screen.
What's going on?
But is it better now?
That's more what Ralph would do. Let's be real.
Okay.
It just made it more visible.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Ralph was the censorship
Oh,
man.
that's not a 6. That's a 9. Hello.
Right.
32 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Antinius.
Jiminy.
Mr. Phone. Mr. Phone.
Sorry, what was that?
Yes. We pay attention here at the table.
No, we definitely do not. Sorry. I'm talking about buying a car for the wife. So.
That was a natural 1 to hit on the first attack, followed by a natural 18 for a 28 to hit on the second attack, for 36 points, 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent. The 28 misses.
Okay, perfect.
Shield.
Shield. I didn't realize that was a cross-class ability. Just one person in the party gets it, and everyone has access to it.
It's-
That's a really cool
yeah.
spell.
The communal shield.
Yeah. Levi, I hope you're marking off extra spell slots for every time someone uses this.
So I provide the shield, he provides the spell slots. I like how this is working.
Together with the party, we have one functional character.
This brings us all the way back around to Harrow.
With our spell
Perfect.
slots combined.
Alright. This motherfucker is gonna die this round.
I think a lot of them are going to die this round.
Is she talking
What?
about herself or the
I said I
golem?
think a lot of them are going to die this round.
Both. Alright.
Everybody's
Let's
dead.
just roll all 3 at once. Why don't we? Sharpshooter on
You
all
can
of
kill on
them.
the first one!
No. They're all super low. Like, you could probably kill 2 with just your round.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Taking
Like,
all my phone.
I was planning on
A
using...
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright.
I was planning on using Greater Weapon
So-
to kill something
All
and then get, like,
sharpshooter.
all the deaths.
Fuck that shit. That's 18 points of damage on the first
18
one.
points of damage. Which one was
So-
this?
One to the left of me.
Um,
Yeah, that
This
guy.
one here?
Yeah, that one. So Harrow just like shoots and is just like,
Okay. Yeah.
is still standing.
Nope. Blows apart into an eruption of rocks that just
Well, fine.
tumbles
All
across the
right,
ground.
Eddie Van Halen in the house.
So Harrow like shoots it and is just like, just. And the second one is a 22 to hit
22 hits.
for this motherfucker over here.
Okay.
I was like, just. That is another 18 points of damage.
That would also just
So the
rocks
first one, she,
fall.
like,
Both of them
just
die.
It's fucking dusty as shit, Harrow.
The second.
Yeah, a little mini
Alright.
earthquake as Lance, you get caught up in the midst of just like tumbling rocks exploding all around you.
Shrapnel damage.
And for the last one, that is a 18 to hit.
18 hits
All right, and that one's going towards the one at Bill.
at Bill. Okay.
Oh, fuck yes, that is 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage at the one at Bill. That one's still up.
Ooh.
Schmonz.
That'd be my turn.
All right. Just shattering explosions of rocks erupt everywhere. Rocks fall, 2 die. Lance, you're up.
I'm going to run Mia. Attack this suckerfish.
Ooh, with advantage.
Heck yeah, attack yeah. Oh.
Well, Bill's
19?
currently peeing on the rock behind him. I wouldn't say he's threatening.
Not the most threatening.
How threatened I would
You
be in
haven't
combat
seen
with
my
somebody
ass.
if he just stopped mid-fight to start pissing
Yeah.
behind him. Like, that'd be
I
a
mean,
power move right
Nothing
He
there.
just
more
does- he does the
threatening than a
Butters
paladin
move.
with his dick in his hands.
You ever see the ass of a 157-year-old?
I need one hand to whoop your ass. Excuse
If your
me while I
enemy
whoop your
stops
ass.
in the middle of combat just to turn around and take a piss, you're gonna be fucking scared because he don't give no shit.
If only he started pissing on the golem instead.
Or he's
All
so
over his
old,
shoes.
his dementia set in and
You can
forgot that he was in a
see
fight.
Balls ticking back and forth like a grandfather clock between his ankles.
I'm sorry.
It's just like the balls are below the knees, just swinging.
Yep.
Swing low.
All right.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Please. Oh, fuck yeah.
Roll them back up like a fruit roll up.
That's 11 plus 5, 16 regular damage. And then 10 fire damage.
Okay.
And I shall use it again. How bad is it looking?
It is currently looking like the other ones did right before they exploded into piles of rocks.
That is going to be another 19.
Is this great weapon fighting?
No, I'm just using regular one.
No, just regular. Okay.
Oh no! Oh shit! Double sixes. All right, so it's 12 plus 5, 17 regular plus 8 fire damage.
All right. This one shatters into stones.
He's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah.
Harrow
Does-
just like looks at Lance and is like, 2, 1.
Oh, give me a second. Is there like a chunk of rock that his body shattered into?
yeah, they're just like
All right.
shards of boulder.
I'm gonna
Improvised
grab
weapon.
one, come down here, and huck it at this dude.
All right. Make an improvised weapon attack.
What bonuses? What bonuses to hit?
That would be a This would be a dexterity base because you're throwing it.
Okay,
But he hit
so-
with a fucking rock in the back of the head.
that's a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Nice, and then
But
Is
you're a
it-
you're a fairly strong individual. I'll give you. I'll say. Damage for this is a D12.
Nope.
Oh shit! Cool.
Damn.
Damn, son.
Aw, 2.
Imagine just implodes. You throw a pebble at it and explodes.
Huh, tink, duh, 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 duh. Just silent, wordless face, just like turns in your direction.
And then that was actually
Didn't seem to be very effective.
that was actually my bonus attack because I killed something. So now I'm gonna throw my sword at it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just get its attention so that way you can throw your sword in between its eyes.
Oh fuck! 1. Sorry, Brad.
Your sword is gone into the illusion.
Would
Can
you
I-
roll another
can-
D20?
can-
Would you
can
roll
I-
another D20, please?
Can I reaction bonus grab my sword back before it kills Brett?
Roll another D20 first.
Question is your reaction speed fast enough to get it before it gets rough?
Probably not. That's a 9. Oh, I should have had Ralph give me advantage on this throw. Damn it.
Good move.
Fucked up, guys.
Let me.
Fuck.
What's Ralph's AC?
He's like 30 feet in the air. I mean, I could have totally just like slipped.
Oh, is it? Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
I
seems
thought he was
fine.
like still on the ground. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, because I thought he was like right there.
No, I need to use him this
30 feet
round.
in the air, but it's like, where does Lance like go?
I could have had Butterfingers and it just fucking flew straight up. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I mean, with a 1, just
Oh.
like you like let go, like your hands a little sweaty. You're like, I have to kill this. I have to kill this thing. Like I can't let Harold show me up and just like, but like you go to throw and like when your hand gets here and then you open it, like the sword's already gone, and it's just that slow look upwards.
You see the sword, but you don't see Ralph.
I just see like feathers falling from his wings.
If that's how you would like to play this out,
Falling from the air.
I will
hey,
allow it.
it's-
It's entirely up to you.
I don't want Ralph to die, but it's called critical failure for a reason.
Ralph
I'll let you
gets
be the
15.
judge on it.
Well, what's Ralph's AC first off?
Like a 3, I think. It's 12. 12.
Okay, so it doesn't hit Ralph. Ralph, but it does, like, you go up, like, barely miss Ralph, and then just right back down at your feet.
Like, slices some of the fur off his tail, and he gets all indignant. Oh shit, my bad. And then bonus action, grab my sword. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Gary.
Oh, actually, I think my bonus action was the fucking greater weapon thing. So my sword's just flying somewhere.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Just, just a glint in my eye nowadays.
I mean, you hucked it real hard.
With intent.
I was just smirking over there of like, yeah, Lance is all riled up. I'm ahead of him. Ha.
It's all your fault,
Alright.
player.
I will Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I don't know if necrotic damage is gonna work, so I'll Sacred Flame. DC 18.
Surprisingly not immune to necrotic damage. But
No, I don't know that. And I know that Radiant seemed to work, so.
I mean, technically rocks are organic.
Ew.
oh, I gotta roll. I gotta roll. That's a natural 1.
Well, he takes 10 radiant damage then.
Okay. It's still alive
How do you want to do this?
as we go into Levi's turn. Like it's looking bad, but it's not nearly to the point that the other three were like
It's
right
not, like,
before they
cracked and
died.
glowing.
Yeah,
Good job,
it's getting there, but like it's on that threshold.
Bill feels better about himself as a paladin. Yeah, look what I can do.
Fuck, what do I want to do? Well, for starters, I'm going to start running towards this last thing. And then I think... How far am way up from it am I? Oops, that's not the ruler. Not nearly close as I'd like to be. Therefore, let's magic missile.
It strikes unerringly.
First level for a grand total of 15 points of force damage.
Okay. Now it looks like it's barely holding together. It is just barely there. That your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay.
While Harrow and Lance are focusing on the kill points, I'm just sitting here getting all the assist points.
All right. Antinius, you're up.
Here comes the
We're going
boom.
for broke.
You're what?
So we're going for broke here. So greater weapon fighting. That's awesome.
You just gotta hit it. You just gotta hit it.
Just tap it in.
It's
Just
gonna be
tap it in.
15.
That's what she said.
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
I will go regular on this one for a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
4. 5, 11.
Dang.
Uh, 17 points of damage.
All right. How would you like to do this?
It's very, very matter of fact. Like over it, like this damn thing's been smacking me around. Just like cool guys doesn't look at explosion style here. Like, no
Just
idea
like-
what's going on behind me. So this thing has been beating the shit out of me.
Yeah. Just like you see it barely holding together. Done with it. You kind of like take your sword, swing it into it, and as like the sword hits, impacts, and kind of like bounces back, you grab it backhanded and then just pull it through, and you watch it just like. Actually, you don't even watch it. You just like in that motion shatter and sheathe the sword as you turn back towards the rest of the party as it just crumbles into stones.
Holy
Antinius
shit.
has style. Got that Celestia game.
The old celestial swagger.
Harrow just like looks back at Bill. Why can't you do that?
Oh.
Ooh.
And I hang my head down and just walk off in another direction.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, Bill
Okay,
just
She's
you
not
are now.
kidding.
Cast spells.
In my youth, you should have seen it. I had swagger and style.
Bill, you still got
Yeah, but I'm
Spider-Man
pretty sure
style.
Antinius is older than you.
He looks much younger. His bones don't creak when he walks.
He also doesn't have a dragon, so you technically it evens out.
Yeah, but neither does he. He lost that shit.
I do, wherever she is. Oh, my sweet salsa.
Just like fucking Gary over here totally has a donkey and lots of dogs.
Does
Is
he?
the donkey still alive?
Who the fuck knows?
Who's to say?
Who knows?
I feel like I was like a year and a half ago.
We left Twitter in the Underdark.
I don't even think Twitter made it to the Underdark. She didn't even make it out of Wexhill.
I
Just
feel like it was like at the fucking grandma's house. Like Twitter just wandered off.
We got motorcycles, and I was like, all right, bye, Mrs. Pony.
yeah, you left Twitter in the Wild West.
Was
Rapidash,
Grandma's
I
House
don't
the
use you.
SoCal episode? I think it was, right?
The which one?
Was the Grandma's House the SoCo episode?
No.
Yes.
I remember cookies
Yes.
and a
Yes,
woman.
that was the grandma episode. Yeah.
And that's why I don't remember. Fair enough.
No, I think it was. I think Twitter got left behind when the donkeys came about.
I honestly don't remember what happened to Twitter. But I knew that I saw that I could buy a pony for like 10 gold, and we got our first quest money, and I was like, hey, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. 3 episodes later. Twitter's in the cookies.
Turns out
Okay.
Twitter's gonna be the BBEG.
I'm gonna hop off the roof and run over to these destroyed golems and look for anything that looks like it could be like a magical heart or brain or mechanism that controls them.
You can make an investigation check.
Ooh. 1.
Hero reloads all the guns.
Reload. Yeah. You get a few charges out of before it like completely expends the soul shard. I think. I think it's like 2 shots or something. Well, I guess the question is, how much time do you want to take?
Just very quickly within the
Okay.
first minute of rummaging, basically.
There is like some like what appears to be some sort of like gem dust like in the midst of the rubble that you find, but like it just kind of like quickly like digging through the pile of stone, you don't see like you don't find anything necessarily that's like speaking out to you.
I will grab the most conspicuous thing from each pile, like the handfuls of gem dust, whatever I can find in there, and just toss them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I will recommend to the group that since we have essentially secured the outside, that we should probably make fire and do a long rest, because we do not know what is in store.
It's like 9 o'clock in the morning, Bill.
You literally just came off of a long rest because you took a day. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Pop potion, let's go. No, I'm sorry, dude.
When I was
I know
up
your
on the
tail
roof
is singed.
tile,
Come
did I
back.
see any windows or anything on the tower?
There are. Mm-hmm.
Like this one?
Like at a level where I could get to them, or are they like 60 feet in the air?
No, like for the most part, it's just the big door. So all you see is really there's a big door over here, which is what you can surmise to be the entrance, and then about 40 feet up there is a singular window that looks out.
Hey, Harrow.
Ralph, I'm sorry I chopped off your tail.
Licking himself.
Go check out those windows. It'll grow back. I promise. Ralph will go towards the windows and see what's inside.
Yeah.
It's okay, you've been replaced by Ralph.
So, if you're going for the windows, I think someone tried to already do that, and something bad happened, and they had said the best success was trying to pick the lock at the front door, I think.
They said that the people that tried to pick the lock at the front door got vaporized.
Yeah. Plus, you don't have to go through the windows. You can just check it out.
I don't know.
Make a perception check for Ralph.
16 plus 3, 19.
Looks like a perfectly normal interior. like it's dark. Looks very small, which you would imagine to be about the size of the tower. It's maybe about 30 feet across, circular style room that you can
Can you
see
take this with you?
on the interior.
Ralph flies down,
Oh.
grabs this guy's foot, and then tries to throw it through the window.
Yeah, I was going a little bit crazy because
Okay. Ralph throws it against the window. You watch it bounce off the glass. You see maybe like through Ralph's perspective, maybe just a tiny little chip kind of hit the window from where the rock like impacts, like a little chip in the window, and then you watch as this flash just and Ralph's gone. Like you instantly feel that connection sever as just this bright flash of fire seems to arc out from somewhere about the tower. It's kind of hard to tell, and then Ralph is just no more.
Oh fuck!
I told you.
Before Ralph touched the door, I self-healed with my hands, by the way.
Okay.
Just back up to 92. Just let you know.
Okay.
There's a tail. We'll go back. And sit down and start casting.
So did Ralph go towards the?
Ralph attempted to break in the window.
Yeah.
And then was apparently vaporized.
He threw something. He didn't try to touch the window.
No, because I'm pretty sure that the guy said that they tried to break into the window and it didn't work, and the best success was trying to go through the front door.
All right.
Excellent. Who's got the keys? Thievery keys.
Because that's why I went and I bought a set. And Levi has a set of thieves' tools, so that was why for the front door.
Well, before we do that, Levi's gonna go up to the door, place his hand on the lock that we are going to pick, and use Dispel Magic.
Okay. At what level?
And 6th level of 3rd.
3rd level. Okay. Would you go ahead and roll me a d20? You add your spellcasting modifier, right? Or no? Yes.
Let's say yes.
I think that's how that works.
Yes.
So, real quick, before we try to like bust in this joint, we at least take like short rest, try to get our stamina back.
That's fine with me.
A lot of
Yeah,
us
that
are
works
definitely
good.
below 50%. So,
That's 6.
Wait, what?
I wish you recommended that before I touched myself, but yes.
whatever you do in your free time, man, I'm not judging.
Fair enough.
So, should we take a short rest before we go in, so we can use hit dice and get our shit back?
Now,
The only shit
I
you
guess
can get back
the
is like a
question
heal, right? Only
you
heal
have to ask yourselves is how fast does whatever magical enchantments lay dormant around this place have to take effect?
4.5
So-
hours.
The
So,
dude, did he ever say how long?
in between.
Because- When he did, he said that one group waited too long and succumbed, and like everything redid itself. Like the golems came back, and then that was how they died.
Oh my god, good memory. Let's get the fuck in there.
But it could
But he never
also
said-
no more than a couple hours. No
So-
no more than a
yeah,
couple
it
hours.
could also give like Levi and Bill, I guess, because he's up there, and Gary time to like thoroughly inspect the place for an hour while we're taking our short break.
what we could also do is he could pick the lock, have it ready, and then
Levi, you go to cast Dispel Magic. You feel that energy leave, but you feel it very quickly rebuffed by whatever, like you see a visible kind of like warbling shimmer across the outer doorway of the tower. You also hear a click and kind of like this noise.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
You attempt to open the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to make an Arcana check?
Yeah, I think I would.
this
Maybe
is
not with
how
that
we
die.
Before
do
you
that.
die.
Oh god, that
let's-
many fucking. He's been like juggling those dice for like fucking 5 minutes, waiting to just
17.
unload.
17 would tell you that whatever happened, getting this door open successfully without anybody taking any damage probably just got harder.
I would like to do an investigation check along the base of the tower, looking for, as 1993 D&D games go, any levers or hidden bricks that may move.
Make an investigation check.
Fuck yeah! Here we go. D&D
So-
1993. Here we go.
Again, can we spend an hour doing that with 3 people?
Now- Here's the other thing that I'll say you get. Kind of grabbing that handle and jiggling it does not appear to be locked. Like, it gives a little bit. Like, more than you would expect it to be if it was locked.
Does somebody help with my search to ensure that I would get advantage?
Yeah, Harrow, I don't know if we're gonna need those lockpicks.
Why?
Because I don't think this thing's locked.
Levi, would you like to help me look for any?
Levi is currently busy.
So,
Oh, I mean Lance. I was asking Lance.
Lance is busy healing himself.
Yeah, Lance is trying to start to take a short rest. I don't know if it's going to be interrupted or not.
Oh, that's right. Everybody, yeah.
I was asking Gary.
No investigatory things. If you're attempting a short rest.
Well, 3 of
Oh.
them can actually like look at it because they're full health. But like
I'm
Antinius, Harrow,
piling
and I.
as much of the stone golem stones and stuff into my bag of holding as I can, and climbing them up onto the roof and just dumping them all into a little pile on the roof.
So nobody wants to help poor old Bill. That's fine. 4 is my investigation.
Unfortunately, you don't seem to find anything.
so, Levi, do you have a way? This isn't supposed to be easy. And I feel like if you open up the door, you're going to be walking into a trap. So,
Yep.
do you have a method of opening up the door and we're all very far away?
Mage hands.
I mean, you guys can be far away. I'll have to be relatively close. But I don't know if that's gonna. Well, I don't think it's gonna help me.
Because Ralph just did get vaporized, and granted, he's pretty squishy, but this has been a challenge and everybody has died, so maybe we shouldn't run in too hasty.
Nope. And yeah, I want to say I may have done something useful. But I think I did something counter to that.
Right. Hera's gonna take an investigation on the door, not trying to open it, but just see what the
Okay.
fuck is going on. 4. A 21.
Okay, 21. The door is unlocked. Which you find incredibly nerve-wracking. Secondly, it is trapped. You do find evidence that the door is trapped. By arcane means.
Alright.
You do not notice any physical signs of a like more mundane style trap. And you said that was a 21?
21.
And with a 21, I will also
Non-natural.
say that the magics surrounding this seem to be very potent.
Levi, away a little bit. Just, step back a little bit.
Back away.
Is the roof made of wood, Kyle?
Appears to be.
Alright. I'm gonna take my pot full of gunpowder. That was the only salvageable piece from my staff. And I'm gonna bury it in stone golem stones on the roof. And I climb back down and set it off.
Wait, you put what in there?
I've got a pot full of 1 pound of black powder
Okay.
that I had rigged to the top
He's
of my
making an
staff.
IED.
I'm trying to make a breaching charge. See if I
Um,
can blow a hole in the roof.
What role do I ask for here? I mean, this would. Are you proficient in
Breach
any
charges?
sort of tool that you think would be relevant here?
Painter's supplies.
Painter supplies. Okay, I mean, paints are volatile. That obviously tracks. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
I also have alchemist supplies. I am
Are
not
you-
proficient in them,
You're not proficient.
but I
with
have
it.
them.
So you know enough to be dangerous.
That's a 3.
Okay. And by what means are you attempting to set this off with?
I'm gonna just climb down, get far away, and start shooting at it.
Okay, that tracks with a 3. Would you roll the hit? Just
Yeah, I
make
give
a,
you like 3 shots.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an 8, a 12, and a 5.
Okay, so you're like the first one, miss. This gun has seen better days. Especially considering that 2 of the barrels are like lodged and broken. That's not very well maintained, despite Harrow's urging. You fire the second shot. You do watch the bullet kind of into the pile of stones where you're pretty confident. Like, it's not incredibly difficult. It's not moving. There isn't like it's a pretty stationary target. You're pretty confident, but nothing happens. So you'd go to give it a third one for good measure. That one just like off the side of the building, and you hear the sing like as it ricochets back by you. You watch a couple stones just tumble down from the roof.
See, in the beginning, Harrow would have told him to maintain the gun and try and show him how to properly clean it. At this point, she's like, If he doesn't, and it just
First of
further
all, you
jams, it's
never
fine.
showed me how to properly clean it.
Well, Harold
Second of
definitely
all,
did.
I was afraid to even show that I still had it because I was worried you were going to take it away from me.
Again.
Again.
At this
I'll
point, Harold's
scorching
like,
ray the pile.
Okay.
Out of frustration.
It just catches on fire. The first shot broke the pot, but there's no ignition source. It's just black powder. I mean, the bullet's hot, but by the time it gets there, and it's not like you're shooting into flint, so there's no like telltale sparks or any ignition source. So you just kind of set fire to the roof.
Any second now.
Like you watch it just like for a moment, just kind of flare up, and then it's like burn kind of bright for like 30 seconds, and then
Fuck, that guy sold me shitty black powder. Harold, can I borrow some gunpowder?
no.
You have so
What do you need it
much.
for?
I need it to make a bomb for the roof.
And how did the last one work out?
Well, mine must have gotten like wet or something.
And it's not how that works. You need like the proper components to make a bomb. Did you just put it on top
I had
of the
a
roof
pot.
and let it?
and then he shot it.
Oh, honey, we're gonna work on our bomb making skills together, okay? You know, you could really take some pointers from the kobolds. They're rather fantastic at it.
How they learned how to do it, but they're actually really fucking good with bombs. But okay, can you make me a bomb that I can put on the roof?
I don't know. I could try.
Because I feel like it might be easier to blow a hole in the roof. Or you could just like fly above the roof and shoot it with your super big gun.
I'm a little afraid of shooting this thing because there's lasers that come out that have like killed Ralph, made the ground lava.
Yeah, but
This
those are all
tower
gonna
has
come
lasers.
back the longer we sit out here. And that front door is super bad juju.
Do you have a way to get through the front door? Because it's trapped.
I mean, we could try bringing Ralph back and making him do it.
Poor Ralph.
Bomb defusal valve.
Speaking of that, can I summon him during my short rest?
Are you going to just cast it, or are you going to ritually cast it? And which the question is, are you taking like a 30-minute short rest, or are you going to take like
Takes
an
an
hour
hour.
and a half short rest?
Takes an hour to summon him.
If you don't expend a spell slot.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to spend like an hour while they're resting and bandaging and healing up and everything. We're kind
In
of
that case,
Levi and I are investigating and trying different things.
Obi,
Harold
did you
should-
cast?
go ahead.
Did you cast magic dispel?
Yeah.
And it made
And
it
I-
worse.
That happened, right? Oh, you made it worse.
Yes, I made it worse.
Okay.
On the bright side,
So-
though, found out that it was not, in fact, locked.
Does
with-
dispel Sorry.
Real quick, so within the hour short rest, can I heal and get Ralph or not?
Oh, shit.
I would say one or the other.
Okay. Because I don't want to waste a spell slot, because I think I'm going to need those.
So, Levi and Gary, that front door is trapped magically. It's not a physical trap. And it's very powerful. And I'm afraid if one of us walks through it, that's the end of everything.
What if we went back to the ship and we took one of the guns, like one of the big guns, and put it on the forklift and drove that over here and just blasted the front door down.
It's gonna take way too much time to dismantle it and to put it on there. Like,
Then we have to fight those fucking golems again.
yeah.
Yeah, but we'll have a fucking tank when we do it.
I feel like you're a natural born leader, but the drugs get in the way.
Damn.
Most accurate statement anybody's ever made of my character.
Roasted.
God damn. There's like things flying off here tonight. Some truth bombs are assailing and hurting feelings. I don't know how to feel about this.
Do we need to put Gary in like the hot tub to revive him after that one?
I mean, there is also the glaringly obvious here. Somebody just sacrifices themselves or gets taken back to the ship, revived, and you do it all over again.
Dispel magic, is it since I don't exactly know, is it like an area of effect spell, or do you have to know something is encompassed in magic?
I choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Object is hypothetically, could I cast dispel magic around the base of the tower minus the front door? Because Bill is convinced that there is some kind of hidden passageway covered by some kind of magic spell.
Would the tower be considered an object? Just dispel the whole tower.
I mean,
Just curious. I don't
It
know.
is considered a spell if it's the wizard's tower spell.
on the other hand, if Bill is actively looking for some sort of illusionary magic effect, he could probably try and focus on that.
You could
Brett,
also probably just use the lantern and do a quick walkabout.
yeah, Brett,
Would
you
that be helpful?
should do your HB die. Oh, we're discussing.
Say, are we good? Do we get the short
Yeah,
rest?
we're taking a short rest, trying to figure it out.
Not are we taking it? Do we get it?
All right. So what is the question exactly, Dagon? You want to what are you? I mean, you have to target something. So you kind of have to like know it's there, or suspect that it's there.
I suspect it's there, but then as they pointed out, there's really nothing, no object specified. The tower is a tower, and I can't like.
It's probably out of the
Specify a base.
scope. I mean, theoretically, whatever enchantments are enchanted on the tower, theoretically could be dispelled. It would probably just be really. I mean,
Fucking
it's a long
huge.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long shot. Like that's
like a
like,
level
for
9 dispel
something
magic
like-
might
yeah, like
maybe
you're
get it.
approaching on the realm of like the limit of that spell. So it's
But-
like
As I told the group that I do suspect that there's the possibility of something. Could they take the soul lantern? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can
yeah.
walk around and see with the soul lantern.
Yeah, and
So,
see.
the
Check
only-
it out.
The Soul Lantern has True Sight, and I don't know if it will show magical things. Like it'll show scrying and that type of stuff.
no,
but
but
I
it
don't know.
would reveal illusions. Like it would like you would be able to see through like any illusion.
Yeah, so maybe just like walk around with while we're investigating, taking our short rest, walk around with the soul lantern around the entire perimeter and see if anything pops up.
So my counter to that is I can only use it for 10 minutes once per day. And do we think that now is the most opportune time to use it? Versus when we actually get inside the thing, if we do.
Well,
I mean, I
my
don't know,
vote
getting-
would be to yes, but that would be. I am the one who suggested it, so obviously I am biased.
I'm on Bill's side. We ain't gonna do shit if we can't actually get inside the fucker. So, Might as well check it out. If it takes you like 2
Only
minutes, then we can use it while we're inside.
Well, the only thing is, like, we know that it's trapped by magical means, so I don't know how the lantern would shed more light on it if we already know that it's trapped.
No. I think what Bill's intending to use it for is look for a hidden entrance.
Yeah, like maybe this isn't the only entrance into the joint.
Okay. You guys are all in agreement. I'm fine with it.
We've got a fuck ton of soul gems still, right?
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
thing is, it lasts for 10 minutes, and I can only do it once per day.
Run quickly!
Oh, I thought it lasted a lot longer than that. Yeah, we should probably save it then.
And somebody else use that thing so her can take a break, fix herself.
Is it only 10 minutes, like from start to finish, or can you like turn it off midway? And then you use
Is
like
it
5
like
minutes. and then your 5
cumulative?
minutes.
Yeah. Or does it have to be on
I
for 10
think it's
minutes?
overtime.
No, it's
Yeah.
like once it starts, it uses up a gem, and you can't turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay. In any
It's not
case.
where. Okay, we're gonna fire this for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Because I agree with Gary that I think on the inside it might be helpful, especially with the guy saying of how like there's rooms and there's vast amount of space in there and it's not what it seems. I feel like it could be better used in there.
I feel like that's going to be the argument every time, though. Until we get to like Big Bad Voodoo Dad that's inside there. Oh, we could have used it on this room, but we didn't. Oh, we could have used it on that, but we didn't.
I don't know. Levi, you haven't chimed in. What do you think?
I mean, who knows what we're gonna find inside there. It's like, I think we're gonna want to have every advantage we can get once we do make it in.
Antonius?
Couldn't we say use something like magic hands to like open the latch and then have Lance, Bill, or I throw something heavy at the door so that it opens? That might trigger anything that's waiting there and get enough distance between whomever throws it and the door, and it, in theory, should be okay. I don't believe it takes too much strength to turn a doorknob.
I agree. How far away do you have to be?
3 feet.
30.
I mean, at 30 feet, the likelihood that something, even immensely powerful could vaporize you is slimmer, I would say.
I don't think that's how it works. Ralph threw a fucking rock at the window and he got poofed.
How far away was Ralph when he threw the rock at the window?
As far away as he can reach with his little
I
baby.
mean, you said he was looking in it, right? And then you had him like throw
No,
the window.
he
I
looked
mean,
in it.
I
He looked in it, went down, grabbed the foot, and then flew back up to throw the foot through the
Oh.
window. So it wasn't like right there. It would have been like whatever
I
his little
haven't-
baby arms could have thrown away, feet away.
It's still within 15 feet or so.
Yeah.
Is what that looked like happened.
Yeah.
I
I
had
would say
the
that.
worst suggestion known to man.
I am
We could
not
one-
mentioning door in there.
We could I've learned your lesson, Levi. Not doing that again.
Open the door.
We could always bring Ralph back, but if in the case that we don't, we do have the dogs, and I don't really want to say it out loud. But
We don't have any
that is a
dogs with us, though.
possibility.
They're all
No,
in the
we are
ship.
not vaporizing the dogs.
Ah,
It
Bill
is
puts
possible.
peanut butter on the handle.
Can't you just summon Ralph on the other side of the door?
Wouldn't you have to
Yeah.
see the other side of the door to summon Ralph there?
Heel.
Is there a keyhole in this door?
And I can even summon him through the window, technically.
I mean, there is, but I mean, you can
get
do it
get your
appear
face up
through.
against it.
All right,
Kyle,
Lance,
real fast.
I mean, we know
When-
what's going to happen. We know there's going to be some kind of issue. It's whether or not we find a means of doing it, or whether or not it's the act of opening the door, or what that causes it to trigger. Was it the door that was trapped with the magical And it, like, is it the drawer that felt trapped, the threshold, the foyer? Like, where did it feel like the trap was coming from?
I think it was just generally the doorway, and it feels like it's incredibly powerful.
Hey, you still
And if
can
you do walk through it, you're not coming out.
Sure, you can still
I mean,
revive people, right?
I have enough diamonds to do it twice.
Yeah.
All right, fuck
Okay,
it.
then.
Everybody get
How
healed
about
up.
this?
I'm gonna open it with mage hands, and then I'll be the first one to walk
No.
through.
All right, Antinius, stand within like 10 feet of Lance there.
Just
But no.
slight,
What?
slight heads up on that plan. I did not prepare Revivify.
No, Antinius said
I
he's got it.
did. I have it.
You're kidding!
Yeah, Antinius said he's got it.
Apparently, I missed that one entirely. Oh no, I do have it. I was looking at level 4.
The look on Kyle's face,
Oh,
the turtling.
I'm just
effect?
like, dude, the fuck. Okay.
The
All
only
right.
thing- Antinius, you should not be 10 feet away. Because that thing
The
has a
cleric
radius
did
of
not
at least-
10
prepare
feet away
his
from
red
Lance.
spells.
No, that's a bad idea, because
Whoops.
what happens if Lance goes through,
The
he gets
drugs got in the
vaporized,
way.
and then Antinius is 10 feet away, and he's
No.
also in the radius, and he
No,
gets
no.
vaporized, and that goes both turns.
Everyone just
of course
like-
not.
Just heal up.
I climb up on the roof and look at my little failed experiment up here.
Yeah, there's just like black matter that's run out, and then it's just like you can see just tiny little embers. Like the roof is like fairly fire resistant. It's probably like partially like enchanted as well to make it a little bit more fire resistant. So it's not just an easy like, oh, we're gonna set fire to this sort of situation.
It's like, no.
Can I pry up any of the shingles with my crowbar?
Sure. Make a strength check.
No, all I'm saying is that when Lance goes to open the door with mage hands, once he
Also,
goes through
is
the threshold, he's
door-
on his own fucking own.
Was the door just unlocked, or was it actually open, like slightly ajar?
No. It's not open. It's just like
Okay.
the handle
It
gives.
feels like it could be unlocked.
And it feels like it's unlocked.
I feel like we should bring back Ralph and sacrifice Ralph. Someone mage hands it open, or Ralph just mage hands it opens, walks through. See what happens.
What level spell slot does Ralph take to cast?
1, but that's where all my shields are.
So I mean, we're talking about right now whether or not we use a level 1 spell versus sending a one of us
So-
in, and
So
not
so
only a level
Kyle-
3 spell slot, but a 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Yeah, but we don't know if I was gonna die. Kyle also said it would be an extra 30 minutes, so an hour and a half to do
Also,
both healing.
If
and
you
Don't use a
ritual
spell
no,
slot.
harder-
so
yeah.
it's
Much
an hour.
harder
It's an
to
hour and 10
revivify
minutes to ritual cast that. So I'm not. You cannot do that. Like you can't casting spells even ritually is not necessarily taking a short rest and bandaging yourself unless you want it to take abjectly longer. So it would be whatever short rest period you're going to like extended by So I mean, you would give everybody else a chance, but at this point, if you've let 30 minutes go by to bandage your wounds, just take a quick, just attend to yourself and kind of patch yourself up. Spending another hour and 10 minutes is going to be pushing it.
Yeah. Well, why doesn't everyone just top themselves off if they need to, and then I'm going to mage hands the door open and walk through it, see what happens.
Yes.
You're gonna.
Do I get a shingle up with a 12, Kyle?
Yeah, it's like partially. It just like you break, like there's tar that kind of like comes sticking up with the wood plank.
Can I see into below me? Or is
I
there...
hope not. That would be really shoddy craftsmanship.
Well, I mean, old-timey shingles, they didn't necessarily
Yeah.
put, like, an actual roof underneath them.
Fair enough.
No, it's like under the shingle. There's a full roof. Like this is like pretty like this isn't just like super haphazardly thrown together. This is
It's not
is
like a
good
hovel.
construction. Yeah.
It's old, but it's not dilapidated.
Here's the other thing you notice. While you're up there, there are what's it called? Like all the nails and everything are like perfectly spaced. Like this doesn't look like it was constructed by hand.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
what's his face's magical tower kind of deal.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you have to like
I
cast
mean,
that
you like
100
pull up
times?
the shingle, and there's more wood under it, like another sheet of wood.
Isn't it like you cast
Alright,
that 100 times and it becomes permanent? Like that kind of the idea that we're looking at.
Possibly. This seems to be a little bit more involved. It's more of like, at least the history surrounding it. It's like seems to be crafted by arcane means, not necessarily just erected, but it was crafted by arcane means.
I'll take the
Kind of a willed into existence sort of scenario.
take my pistol and kind of lay on the roof away and like hold it out and then shoot it at the bare wood.
Okay. You put a shot into the wood.
Does it? Like lean over and see if there's a bullet hole.
I mean, there's a
looks in.
small little bullet hole.
Can I look in and see into the room?
You look in. It's dark. Like you don't see any light inside. I mean, it's black. Like you look down in there and it's black.
I'll cast light on one of the little stone golem pebbles and drop it in.
Oh, drop it in. You watch it drop about right there. It maybe drops in about like a foot or two, and you hear it dink, and just kind of like cast a suffuse glow from like inside. And it looks like it's like maybe some sort of like crawl space or like attic interior.
I'm going to cast detect magic and walk around the tower and see if there's anything that's not the front door. It's a 10-minute, up to 10 minutes concentration.
Okay. There is. I mean, the tower itself. Just like the tower itself is magical. Reading all sorts of abjuration, transmutation, like magical signatures off of it.
Okay, so the whole tower essentially has a faint aura.
Almost every brick, has a faint aura of magic.
Is there any aura that is magic upon magic, so it's somewhat stronger?
Not that you can tell.
And now I officially gave up. Okay.
What happens if we just mage hand the door and then try and throw a rock through and see what happens? And then we throw a couple rocks through and see what happens.
The rocks bounce back at the speed of the light, and Bill is dead.
Does anybody have like a hammer?
Why a hammer?
Like a sledgehammer, or even just like a warhammer, or an axe? Anybody have an axe?
Musical instrument.
Oh.
Really, just swords? All of you guys just have swords?
I mean, Bill has a big battle axe.
Oh, perfect. Bill, you want to come up here and help me, like, cut through this crawl space? See what's in that room below and see if we can, like, deactivate the trap before we try to open the door?
Do you ask? Help me up!
I'll lean over the edge and hold down my belt of grappling.
I will touch his belt.
Doesn't Phelan have the belt of grappling?
No, I took it back from him.
Who the
Ben.
fuck is Phelan?
The kid.
After he was done playing with it.
Oh yeah,
He walked out with Okay, that's fine.
My
The last
intention was not to give him the belt of grappling. It was like let him play with it while I was having a conversation with his parents.
Oh, okay.
Getting cookies.
I grasp Gary's belt and
Okay, you're willingly grappled.
It kind of like coils around your wrist and like locks
Yeah.
on
oh
there.
my god, help! Oh my
Oh.
god!
I will use it to help pull you up onto the roof with me.
All right. Make an athletics check with advantage.
Oh yeah, this is what the old people are good for. Here we go. Oh, heck yeah! What's my athletics?
-7.
+3, biatch. 22.
Okay. Easy enough. You clamber up there.
Nimble as I am young. All right, so I will take my battle axe and raise it above me.
I'll show Bill the little hole that I made and like just make that hole a bigger hole.
And with all my strength and knowledge and warrior skill, I will thrust it upon the roof.
Okay. Make a strength check.
This is something I'm good at.
Jesus Christ, Brett, you have the diet of a 6-year-old.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
For 9.
Okay. Like you slam the axe.
Oh, for 4. Sorry, strength check. 4.
Into the roof, and it kind of creaks and cracks, and the blade sinks in past the rest of the shingles that surround it, which kind of crack and separate, like the wood splinters. Okay.
Gary, do a good job. Please take a look.
Here's the thing. Gary's made a very small hole into like what amounts to, plywood. You have taken a sharp edge of an axe and driven it down into that same area. It cracks like a little bit, but it's not like the blade sinks through. It's without the blade finding purchase on a crack or like some weak part to split a flat sheet of wood, this is not going to be like easy. Like you expect like, oh, I'm gonna hit this and it's just gonna shatter, and then you hit it and you just feel that reverberation of that impact come through the blade of the axe like into your arm. Like you feel that shock where you might as well have just swung it into a rock.
My arms are so sore. I don't think I could do that again.
So you can continue, but it's not going to be a quick endeavor. Like you're going to have to like break, smash, like wrench with the crowbar to try to like get some purchase and break. Like it's gonna take you a few minutes. It's not going to just be a couple whack, you're done. That's you're gonna have to kind of work at this.
A few minutes. Let's do it again.
I will reload my pistol.
Okay.
And put another hole close to the first hole and tell him to hit right between those two.
All right, you make 2 very minuscule holes next to one another. You can make
Wait.
My
Can
strength
Gary
check.
like shoot in a line like a perforated edge, and then he just like cracks through it?
First, Bill needs to strike between these two holes.
7. I'm rolling really shit.
Again, just the wood, like you're denting the wood, and you can see it like furling up, and you can see it like crack a little bit, but it like again, it's like it is just like a perfectly like smooth surface for the most part. Two small little bullet holes aren't going to do much for structural like degradation. Like
Alright.
you need some sort
We'll
of
do
like
3 more holes for the perforated line. that we're going
Gary,
for,
this might be oak.
and I will cast guidance on Bill.
In the meantime,
All right, Bill,
Levi is
go
going
ahead.
to just go up and knock on the door.
Guidance is +4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus
Alright.
1d4. Not.
Here we go. This is the big one. 7, 15. I rolled
15.
very good.
Okay, I would say that one's a little better now with, you know, a line of bullet holes. As small as they might be, you know, we're not talking like massive, you know, we're talking what amounts to be a hole about the size of your pinky shot through the wood. Like, it's not like it just blows up when you shoot it. Okay, it's about the same if you shot a real piece of plywood. It's just going to make a little hole. It's gonna go in and right
I
up.
don't expect to like shoot the ground and then have a hole that I can like drop down through.
Yeah. So
get some of those lung exploder bullets.
yeah. This time, like, first you kind of like hit it, and it was like perpendicular to the shots. This time you actually hit it, you know, right on all the bullet holes. This time the blade does thunk and sink down in through all those holes. Levi, you knock on the door. There is a voice that you hear, kind of muffled, coming through the doorway. Sorry, we're not taking visitors at the moment.
Knocking on the door. My God, genius.
He knocks again.
Just had a few questions about your golems.
It repeats. Sorry, we're not taking visitors right now. The same intonation, like the same cadence of words.
Is it exactly the same?
As far as Levi can tell, it is exactly the same.
Can we all hear it, or is it just Levi?
Just Levi. It's not very loud.
Okay.
It's like loud enough that it's, you know, like muffled, but like legible through the door. Or audible.
I'm gonna take my crowbar and wedge it down into the crack that Bill created, and like tell him to come over and grab it with me and try to heave to like break the wooden piece. Or at least like pull it up from the nails that are.
All right. I guess somebody make a strength check with advantage.
I will give advantage to Bill.
Okay. So just to double check, strength check is the plus modifier that's on top, right by the stat itself, right on D&D. Okay.
Mm.
So I'm rolling 2 die plus a D4.
No guidance.
I didn't give you guidance this time because I'm assisting you.
Oh, it's a one-time use. Okay. Or at least it's concentration.
It's concentration for a minute until you use it.
Actually,
Okay.
I would totally give you guidance on this. Take guidance for this. I will give you guidance and then
plus
help
assist.
you while I'm concentrating.
All right, here we go. This is it.
7.
18.
Okay. All right. So you like with a creaking groan, the wood like gives way, and a large section of wood, you hear it like snap and pull away from the roof. And there's a decently sized hole in the roof at this point. And looking down, you can see that there is a very narrow section between like if you look down into the hole, it's not like super far. You can see that there is like a narrow section that is built where it is almost like a crawl space, where it's probably enough that somebody could get in there. And then like looking down, you can just see like butted up slats of like thick wooden boards, butted up against each other to like make what appears to be the roof. And you can see like the even larger like 2 or 4x4s kind of like jutting out as the supports and braces like up from the wall and everything. Like this just kind of looks like the space between spaces.
Hey guys, I think we figured it out. We should get up here, and somebody that's like big and strong can try to kick some of these boards in. We can drop through.
I'll head up there. For
I love
a
it, Harold.
20.
Do we still want to try the door?
Maybe let's wait a little bit and see.
So I would say the amount of time that it's taken you to do this is probably about 10 minutes.
23
Okay,
to
so
climb up there.
That's fine. Yeah, easy enough.
Oh,
Hera's gonna try and get over her fear of climbing.
I would have definitely thrown you on my shoulders if you requested it.
Well, too late now. That's a 2.
That's not how you get over your fear.
No, not like you don't even see like how they're doing it. Like what? Like you go like get up there and like you like don't even have like the finger strength to like hold on to the like little nooks and crannies that they're using to scale up a brick wall.
Harrow, why are you climbing?
Do I need to get over my fear?
Now of all places?
I mean, it made it look so easy. It should be easy.
while we're waiting for everybody else to climb up, I'm just gonna be ritual casting Phantom Steed.
Okay. On the roof?
Yep.
Okay. There is definitely not enough space to get the steed inside.
Nope.
Alright,
He
can I make
misses his donkey.
another climb check.
I mean, it depends on how, like, while they're doing whatever, if you kind of like keep attempting it, eventually you can make your way. You're not against a like tight time constraint, so you can
Take your
eventually
time
make
with
your
it.
way up there. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, it's also only like 20 feet up, and as soon as you get higher than like 10 feet off the ground, one of us can dangle down and give you something to grab onto.
She can
Tara,
also fly.
Tara was
There
getting
is
over her
that.
fear.
Okay, so what's the plan now? You're all clustered around a very small hole that you have ripped into the roof of this tower.
Can
Can
everybody
I-
fit in this hole? If needed. You say small, but is it big enough for all of us to go through?
It's going
One
to
by
be
one.
very, very cramped. And then you're going to be like tip to toe with one another, like in a small, cramped crawl space.
Can I, after the steed is summoned, try to have him put its
Like the-
hind legs onto the boards down in the crawl space. So it's like half in and out of the hole, and just start dropping down on it.
It's like stamping.
Mm-hmm.
Its legs get splinters.
I guess make a
Call PETA.
make a strength check for the horse.
Hold on while I Google horse.
You didn't summon the war elephant?
It would be great if D&D Beyond like linked the creatures that it references.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
You'll feel like this is slightly abuse, but
Well, what kind of a horse are you getting there?
Riding horse. So you said to roll a strength check?
Yeah.
That's got a +3. Natural 20.
Okay.
the whole roof caves in.
And you all fall to your death. Roll for initiative. With God.
I'd say the horse definitely manages to break off a section of a board with that kick. Just and I mean, the slats. It looks like they're just like butted up 2x4s that go across, and you can see that there is there's like a little bit of stone wall in front of you at the very end, and then it also looks like it's like stone in front of you and behind you, and then wood that makes up like the roof slats of the ceiling. And there is and you can tell by the like the nails, there is a strut that runs lengthwise through this thing underneath like these slats of boards where it is. So it's basically like the horse stamps and just one hoof just drops through and kicks one of the boards, just like smashes it right into, just kind of like punches a hole through one of the boards down in there.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll help pull the horse out of the hole, and then hop down in the hole and take a look.
It's
through.
not like big enough. Like we're like talking like 2x4 size.
Oh no, I know.
I'm
saying
yeah.
like I'll get into the
Oh,
crawl
into the
space
hole
and
there.
look down
Okay.
through the hole to see what's in the main room below.
There's a carpet, and it looks to be a square chamber. And you can see a door. You can see, obviously the one door that you came in, that you would normally come in from, and then you can see another door on the opposite side. So it's like a little entranceway, basically. Like it's what basically amounts to like a pretty sparse foyer. You can see there's probably like a couple not bookshelves, but maybe there's like a bookshelf and a little table, and there's just like some little bits and baubles.
Alright, I'll take the crowbar and start trying to pry up some of these boards.
Okay. Make another strength check.
Can I either help him or be the one to do the prying?
I get an 11.
Okay.
I kind of heave for a minute and then I hand the crowbar to him.
Okay.
And I'll give him guidance.
Yeah, like trying to break, like not only like you're like prying against all the nails into the struts, but then you're like trying to bend it up, and it's just like you can like get it, and it's like you can get one of them loose, but it's just like bending, and then it's just like poof, 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 like into the side of the roof, like off to the side where it comes down.
So am I rolling a strength saving throw or just straight like strength check?
Just like a strength check, yeah.
All right, so 17 plus 2, 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay. I would say that you managed to like snap another board, get it to bend, kind of like put some leverage on it with everybody kind of like standing there, like laying across it. Like you get another one to snap. There is enough space that Harrow could probably like wiggle through and drop down. But you probably need one more for the rest of you to like fit through the hole.
I'll roll again.
Can I like get down in there and do an investigation check just to see if there's any traps or anything? Because I'm not keen on getting vaporized.
Make a perception check. Yeah. Because you can't like without like getting in there. You're not really gonna know. So just make a perception check.
All right. That is another 21. 14. plus 7.
Everything appears to seemingly be undisturbed. But just like looking, there's no like telltale signs that are sticking out to you that it like as soon as you touch the floor it's going to be trapped. Like you don't see any raised stones on the floor that look out of place or anything like that. For the most part, all you see is just 4 pretty blank walls. The table, a little bookshelf that's set off to the side with some vases and some long dead wilted flowers that reside in them.
Can I drop a rock through and see what happens?
Okay. Kind of. Nothing appears to happen. And the pebble just kind of across the floor.
Do you guys want me to go down there?
Well, wait for us to get like
can
one more
activate the
board out of the
rings
way
and see
first,
what
so that
happens,
everybody
so I
else
won't
can
touch the
go
floor.
down too.
Yeah, let me open it up a bit more.
And I guess another thing that you can see is you do see like you see 4 sconces, like 2 on each wall, on either side.
Are they lit or not lit?
Kind of. No, they're unlit. Like it's dark inside.
I would like to use my bow to shoot the alien stones out of them, so that they do not cast fireballs at me.
Those things.
15 to 17.
And
plus
actually,
4.
there is a little, I guess like a hanging lantern. A hanging lantern about 2/3 of the way into the room, like hanging off the roof, like a little chandelier sort of thing, but it's the old style, like lit candle kind.
I got a.
How far away are the mage or the lanterns from us, like the sconces?
Um,
Could we mage hands one?
I mean, it's about a 20-foot drop down to the floor. And if you're about dead center, it's about 10, 12 feet. Maybe 15.
I got a 21 to open it up wider so the rest of us can get in.
Yeah, that's fine. You break the last board. It's like all of this is probably taking you about another 30 minutes. Like, or altogether to force your way into this place is taking you about 30 minutes.
I'm gonna light a torch and then mage hands it down to light the ones below us.
Ooh, smart.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Doesn't appear to be.
Lance, light this chandelier too.
Alright, I'll send it over to the chandelier.
I
Okay.
feel like the only fair solution for this place is gonna be to like take turns having to be the guinea pig. So like every room or situation, somebody else has to go first and see if they get vaporized.
Alright, fuck it! I'll drop in.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it!
Make a acrobatics check for me. You drop 20 feet down.
Harold's gonna dive after him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
2
grab,
of you
like,
will get
snatch
vaporized.
Arrow out of the air and be like, no, he's the guinea pig. See if he gets vaporized first, and if he's okay, then the rest of us go.
I rolled an 18 plus 1, so a 19.
Okay. All right. You take like 1 point of falling damage for the most part. Just like like lands on the ankle, like it hurts a little bit, just because it's
It's a far drop.
Significant drop. Yeah, it's a significant drop, and it's an awkward way to like drop down into it. You kind of have to like shimmy your way down through the hole and then like let go, like hanging drop. As soon as you get in, I mean, there is a little bit of flare of light, like the lanterns would light upon detecting a person enter into this chamber. But they're already lit. So all you really notice is there's kind of just a
like a slight flash.
like an extra little flare up. Yeah.
Oh,
As you're standing there, you see an image kind of by the door. And you hear like as this image begins to apparate, you hear which is the telltale sign of two doors locking. And the figure kind of stands there, and you see him in his like formal robes and regalia, a somewhat older looking gentleman, like definitely on in his years. Interlopers. Well, or as you call yourselves, adventurers. Welcome to my humble abode. You already no doubt who I am. Well, I guess I should be telling you at this point that you should leave.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm Lance.
Don't bother speaking, this is just a recording.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Are you recording me too?
Now, I'll give you one chance to exit these premises unharmed. You hear tick, another lock. Unlock from behind you. If you leave these premises post-haste, no harm will befall you. Please don't ever return.
Alright, thanks, man. Lance will go out the front door.
Okay.
Does he exit
Just
successfully?
open the door. Yeah, you can walk out the door.
He climbs back up and jumps up top. What are you barking
Okay.
at?
Did you at least like prop the front door open?
No, Lance wouldn't have thought of that. Also, Whiskey is growling at this little box because that's not supposed to be there, apparently. So,
well, fuck
I
that
have
box.
to move that.
Don't put that box there. That box doesn't go there. Put it back in its place.
I've never seen this shit in my life. What the fuck is that doing here?
I hate this decoration. Get it out of my sight.
I will climb
It
back up.
offends me.
It's fucking circle. You call this a box?
Mm-mm.
I'll climb back up there, tell him what happened, and then proceed to.
I mean, everybody can see it.
Alright.
Everybody can see it.
Then I will get ready to jump back down unless anybody else has better ideas.
mean, You could
Try to
at
go
least
down.
like prop the door open at the bottom next time.
He only saw me. Somebody else go down there. Prop it open. Use mage
I
hands
will,
to shake out the torch and give him an unlit torch. Whoever decides to go down.
I will tie rope to one of the broken shingles or pieces of roof and then that lead down to the room below us.
Okay.
I have tied a piece of rope and I am willing to go down. I see that our friend Lance has come back unscathed.
I'll take this one. You take the next one. And I'll just hop down.
Wait,
But
before
you
you
are a
go.
healer!
Wait, can I say something to Gary before he goes?
As
I mean,
he goes.
call out. Yeah, as he
Yeah,
goes.
I'm kind of like awkwardly shimmying my way down through the hole, so you have a second to.
No, a second wouldn't be enough. Never mind. I will postpone.
Okay, that's a good question.
Lance will ready himself to jump down if it looks like something's about to attack Gary.
Okay. The recording plays once more. Like the illusion comes up. The lights flare.
Is it the same recording?
So you have chosen death.
No, this time it's different. I gave you fair warning not to return. Well, I have no choice but to incinerate you now.
Lance jumps
Don't bother trying to survive. And you hear the door, like this time when the door is locked, you're like waiting for the unlock to happen, and it doesn't. Instead, the fires begin to kind of like roil and roll, like the flames begin to start spitting gouts, like little bits of fire begin like roiling off, like almost like just like sparklers, like begin like kind of spitting. Under the main chandelier, however, you do see a very small little gym there. Would you make a perception check for me, please?
Gladly. 15 plus 5 is 20.
20. You do notice emanating from that little gym, there is it seems to be kind of like blue, and you can see like bits of orange. Like it almost looks like the fire is like maybe reflecting off of the gym from the sconces around the room. You can see just like this small little conical space that is being in like there, just very like barely visible. Seems to be kind of like emanating like this inverted cone down into a section, kind of almost dead center into the room on the rug.
Like that might be a safe space?
Possibly.
Seeing that, I'm gonna go hop in it.
All right.
and-
All right. Okay, Lance, you said you're jumping down?
Yep.
Okay, you get in there and you watch as the fire like begins to swell, like the rest of you can start to feel a little bit of heat.
As we're running, I'm like trying to like protect Gary.
Yeah, you like get in there. But the heat that the rest of you notice seems to be coming under I guess it would be Levi would be in the closest position there. Seems to be emanating the hottest in the center of the room. And Gary and Lance, as you're like sitting there, huddling in that second before there is a blinding white hot flash, the rest of you watch that cone turn from shimmering clear force to a torrent of fire. As the two of you standing in the center of this safe space.
Can we see into this hole at this point? Like, how much vision do we have?
26 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
And it only hit the safe space, yeah?
It only hit the safe space. The rest of you watch. The rest of the room, fine. Like the sparkles and the fire just slowly kind of die down.
Does Gary take
we'll jump in.
any less that I'm trying to body shield him from it?
No, there's no escape.
Because Lance crowds me out of the center.
No, there's no escaping. There's no escaping that. you, like the rest of you just watch like this gout of flame just engulf and swirl about the center of the room, and it's just like this swirling tornado of fire for the brief second, and then it just goes away and the fires kind of die down.
Well, shit, there goes. We just unleashed Tiamat.
Guys,
We're
you
fine.
miscalculated.
It's okay.
Is are we like up in the crawl space area? Are we like kind of above the chandelier directly, or how far away from us is it? Like from the roof vantage.
You're like in the foyer.
Yeah, you're like in the foyer area. You're kind of directly, like not directly over it, but I would say like kind of there. Like maybe Levi's not next to the hole, but he's like a little pushed back into that crawl space area. Like you can kind of feel the heat coming from it.
Can we chop the chandelier down?
You don't have like
Can I-
access to it. It's
okay.
like bolted
Can
to
I
the strut.
Belt of grappling to just Indiana Jones whip the chandelier,
It is. Let's see, about
or is it too high? Because the
six,
belt goes 15 feet.
15 feet. Oh yeah, that would reach because you're over 5
Yeah.
feet. So okay.
I'll climb up the belt and see if I can pry off the little fucking gem.
Okay, you just dink, it just comes right out, just like kind of a dink, and it's
Toss
hot,
it
like
in
it's
the
hot.
bag of
As soon as you like grab it, you do take 2 points of fire damage. Like it is blisteringly hot.
Good thing no one has mage hands to do that. God just did.
Harrow's gonna like jump down, like try and land on Lance, and then like hit the floor.
Okay.
I'll happily be her beanbag.
Yeah.
As more people like drop down onto the floor, another recording pops up. Like each one like kind of pops up in a little bit different space. So one's like there, and there's another one. So it's like multiple recordings. I didn't expect you to make it this far. Well, most of you didn't. He just kind of like chuckles to himself. If you haven't learned your lesson, I suggest that you turn away from these premises before any more of your friends or your party is vaporized. What lies within these twisting halls of demented horrors is only the things of nightmares.
This is like, I love, so, Lance is going to say something, but before I say it, Lance got cut off like 3 times because he's talking to a recording, and he doesn't realize what that means. And that just worked out way too well. Dude, we're all like still totally here.
Okay. New ground rules for this place. If somebody's gonna go be the guinea pig, they go be the guinea pig solo. Because that way, if they get roasted or charred or whatever, it just happens to them. It doesn't need to happen to multiple people. Especially if it's just like a room fills up with fire and burns you. Lance, I really appreciate the help, and if it was like a fire elemental that was trying to attack me, I would totally love it if you came to rescue me. But if it's just fire, then just let me get burned. You don't have to get burned too.
I have a big heart, man.
I know. I appreciate that.
Inspiration to Lance.
Yep.
Absolutely. I will also cast Aid at 3rd level on me and Lance and Harrow, did you roll hit dice?
No, because I don't think I got a short rest because I helped with the investigation and everything else.
What investigation?
On
Like
opening, I'm
checking
trying to
out
figure
the
out the
front
Checking out all the shit.
Oh, that's real bad.
Yeah.
Well, you get 10 HP back.
Thank you.
Then fuck, at that point, I'll cast it twice because
Like, it's not like a half our party are healers. 2 of them with lay on hands.
You
I
get
think
20
Bill's-
HP back.
One of them paying attention.
Thank you.
Bill, I think Bill's lay on hands is almost gone, isn't it? How much did you use?
I have 25 left.
Jesus.
Is 67 your max right now?
No, my max
Max
is
is 112.
112, but
I
I'm
mean
at
that.
67.
You're at 67. I will non-creepily lay hands on you for 25.
Thank you.
From hey, she's not actually my granddaughter earlier to I will non-creepily.
Yeah, let's not
Oh,
talk
God.
about that. She wasn't there.
No, I kind of got the gist after that.
That was a not in
When you
game
confuse
comment.
Ancestry.com for Tinder.
Hello.
Well, it's the same in
Alabama.
Alabama.
Okay,
Thank
you are
very
now
much.
in the foyer. The trap apparently disabled.
Is it still just like one way in, and then the door's this way, or
It
like
just
in a
appears
room?
to be one way. No, yeah, you're just like in a long rectangular room.
Alright.
What can I see when
Investigation
I look?
traps?
Yeah, like inside. I want to do investigation.
No, there's a closed door in front of you. So
Or-
there's a door behind you that's shut and a door in front of you that's also shut.
Oh, okay. So we're just in like the little hallway of the foyer.
You're in like an
Mud room.
entranceway.
Can I investigate the door in towards
Sure.
the area?
Does that little gem that I picked up seem like it's still magical, Kyle? Or was it like I think it wasn't like a one-time use thing since it incinerated other people previously.
No, it's probably still magical, but it's definitely got like a recharge time.
Yeah.
I got
I'm just gonna put red fire bead from Wizard Tower in my inventory.
What do you guys think the odds are that, minus whatever's going on upstairs, though, that this Scout to Flame was kind of the one trick for this floor? Like, he sold it pretty hard in those recordings of how dangerous this place is. What if it's kind of a dog and pony show of sorts?
It's gotta at least probably be somewhat.
I mean, hype it all up and people panic, as evident. Therefore, they actually go for the trap itself. So,
I mean, my guess is that the most dangerous shit that we're gonna encounter in here is not stuff that was set up to be traps. It's just really weird, random, dangerous wizard shit. Like fucking manticores. I don't know what it is with wizards and manticores, but they all keep them as pets, and those things are super fucking dangerous.
What's a manticore?
Do you have
It's like a half snake, half eagle, half lady.
With wings.
wouldn't that be
Alright.
like
What
one
is
and a half?
Sounds fucked up. Garrett, did you fuck a manticore?
Twice.
Not
So-
recently.
Man, bear, pig. Half man, half bear, half pig. Why isn't anyone listening to me? This is I'm super serial, guys. It's man, bear, pig.
I got a 10 on my investigation for the door.
It's locked. Simple lock. It appears to be.
Her. Or leave it. Your time shine.
Are you skilled at thieves' tools?
Oh, that's why I told you to do it.
No, I'm asking Levi.
Oh, well, fucking say somebody's name next time.
Keeping with Gary's theme here, what if the next set of danger is mundane? What if
Gotcha.
this door just has like a tripwire and a barrel of gunpowder that actually gets lit?
Alright.
then everyone
Facts.
stand on the far side of the room, and maybe Lance stand in front of them. Something happens, cast shield.
12 for investigation for traps. Physical traps.
No, nothing that you can.
Best match for NA.
So the snake
Right.
lady from XCOM 2, then.
Jesus Christ.
Don't
That's
ask him
Semantic
how
Core
that
EU.
math works out.
I was gonna ask, where do the talons come from in this?
From the tits, obviously.
From the lady. Haven't you met a female human?
I'm so terrified.
Jesus, I can't think of Obi's name. I try to say all the
Levi,
character
Levi?
names except Obi. Obi brings up a good point, though. We should buy one of those tower shields, and then I can slam it into the ground, and everyone just stands behind me.
I
Fair.
don't think it works like that in 5e.
Are you
Tower
proficient in
shields
shields, though?
Isn't there like a specific shield that you can like plant, and then everything behind you gets full cover?
That's a tower shield in 3 and 3.5.
Yeah. Oh, it's not in 5 anymore? Oh, shit.
Dagan, what does Dr. Google say?
No, who says, I don't know. Stone golems move 5 feet.
They're
Alright,
actually
who's-
immobile.
Who's the next guinea pig?
I'll be
Who
the next
seems
guinea pig.
healthiest enough? Healthiest?
To be fair, I still have more health than almost everybody aside from Antinius at this point. I'm okay to open the next door.
Yeah, but you already took your
Stand
turn.
back! You have done enough.
Angel Man, you're up.
No! I will take the next door. I am strong! And then I hobble over very slowly.
Here, take this and like hide behind it, and I'll hand him my shield.
Hera, did you find any traps?
Not that I could see.
I take his shield and
Before he comes up, can I do an Arcana check?
hurry, because I'm slowly hobbling.
That's a 9.
Towards a locked door.
You've never seen magic before.
Okay. What are you doing? Sorry.
Just an Arcana check on the door to see if anything's like imbued with it magically, aside from the normal.
Okay.
that
Go
we've
ahead.
seen. I got
Roll
a 9.
a 9. Not that you can tell.
Lance is totally
Alright.
confident with his 10 and 9 that nothing is booby trapped or magically booby trapped.
Once upon a
Okay.
time, long ago, you saw
Bill's
magic.
feeling pretty confident with Lance's check there and his assurance that I'll be fine.
Okay.
So I use
knowing that-
Scary Shield.
Yeah, knowing that Hera hates it, I'm still gonna scoop her up in one arm and turn my back to the door.
Okay.
Wait, what?
With Scary Shield up, I open the door.
It's
Calm down.
locked.
It's fine. Oh, fuck.
Levi
Oh,
was the one.
Set Hera
I
down
can't
again.
open this door.
Just kind of.
I thought Obi
Somebody-
picked it.
It's a big double. It's a
Oh.
big double door. Seems to swing inwards.
Kick it.
Oh,
kick
hold
it,
on! I
kick
was
it.
pushing the wrong way. I need to pull. Hold on, and then I try again by pulling.
It's even harder to open this way.
I thought Obi picked it already too.
Nope.
Kick it.
Oh.
Kick it, Bill.
It
False start.
opens not inwards, not this way. It
Out. So like
Towards
front
it?
door,
out, and like
chamber.
inwards
this
towards
door.
the building.
Like a
Yeah.
double
Yeah,
swinging
not
door,
towards
but
you,
like
sorry.
2 doors that open like this.
Like a
yeah,
saloon
it
door.
opens inwards toward the interior. Sorry, my fault. You had it right the first time pushing on the door. Pushing is how you open it. Sorry.
Then I push on the door.
It is like there is a latch, so it doesn't give. Like there is there is something in there. Like
You can either pick it or you can try to
it is.
strength check yourself.
You can pick it or you can kick it.
pick it or kick
There
it.
we go.
I
Good
use
slogan.
my mighty strength to force open the door.
Oh, that's gonna make it way harder to pick.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and
Go ahead
make a
and
strength
bend
check. Yeah, make an athletics check.
Is there a
Um,
chair in this foyer?
That's
there is not.
13.
13. It's not incredibly hard to open, actually. And And as you kind of, you just like are you shouldering the door?
Yes.
With
Okay.
the shield.
As you kind of like you feel it kind of like groan, like, and you feel it give. And as soon as it gives, like the door is kind of, and then you hear, and like you watch this little waft of green smoke just kind of across your face, Bill. Will you go ahead and make a Constitution save, please?
Oh yeah, something I'm good at. 19.
Okay, you are not poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys should try smoking this. It's great. Gary!
I run
Gary!
Okay, you just like you run in, and the interior is much larger than it appears to be from the outside. Like from the outside, it looks like the interior of this place would probably be no more than 25, 30 feet across. But in here, like it's actually like it's massive. And looking up, it's actually kind of well lit in here. You can see, but it's not because there is any light sources. It almost seems like it's naturally lit. The most beautiful blue cloud covered sky that you have ever seen. They're so white and fluffy, just kind of lazily drifting by, just ever so slowly across, well, the sky as you look up.
Fucking
The
Vegas,
only,
baby.
yeah, like it's very much like you're walking into the Venetian or the is it the Venetian? The Venetian, like, right? Yes. No. Yes.
Yes, the Venetian and
Yes.
Caesars both do that.
Yeah. The one with the canals inside. Yeah.
Venetian.
The Venetian. Yeah. And you like look up and you see like beautiful clouds floating by. Like it almost, like you're not actually sure if there is a ceiling. First off, like it just looks like this opens up into beautiful blue sky, and there is a pretty strong kind of like gust of like wind that seems to be carrying through. Like you don't feel it necessarily, except just a little bit of tousling of your hair, but it just like you hear the, like, just ever so slightly, like this faint like whistle, but it sounds like it's kind of far away. And then in the midst of this room, there's just assorted furniture. It seems to be like a standard kind of living area, just, various amenities and little stands with vases and things. There's some flowers in a couple of them. They actually still look like pretty well tended. There's a few plants in the corners of this kind of circular. I guess there's not corners, but off to some of the sides of the circular room that are just absolutely flourishing here with some beautiful natural light but at this point they seem to be a little overgrown, like vines kind of creeping across the walls. And the only thing that kind of breaks the illusion that it is actually just a ceiling is the fact that there are some vines kind of creeping up, and you can see just like the errant little green squiggles across the roof, like the ceiling.
Cast Mage Hand to see how tall the ceiling is.
It's about where the visual is. It just seems to be a very elaborate kind of
Is it like 20 feet, 30 feet?
illusion. Probably about 15.
Okay.
15, 20.
So what we need to do is find one of the like doors that says "Do not enter, employees only," so that we can just get into the back area, and it's way easier to navigate there.
Weren't we supposed to reach out to the guys when we got in to figure out
And you
what
can
was supposed to
see
steal?
from inside here. No, you said reach out when everything is like when the coast is clear, or like the tower is clear, and then he'll tell you what you're looking for. There are at kind of equidistant points on the left and the right. There are two doorways.
Pull out a coin. Heads left, tails right. Odds evens.
Harrow's gonna investigate both doors to see if they're physically trapped. Or just trapped
Left
in
side.
general.
Hold on.
I'll inspect the left one.
I'll assist
Sure.
Lance.
Did I fuck that up?
An 18.
I
Okay.
will cast divination.
You make your way into the room. How do you traverse this room? It's pretty wide open. Yeah, there's nice little like
Use
lounging
my
areas
feet.
and- Okay.
Carefully.
Harold, make a perception check. Actually, hold on.
Yeah, I think
Never mind. Hold that thought.
It was an
Hold that thought.
18 for investigation to see if there were traps.
Okay. Did you kind of like look through? I mean, to investigate, you have to kind of like touch and get a little handsy with things, get close, kind of inspect, lift. You make your way into the room. As you do, something kind of like catches your eye. Go over, look around. You just see like, the couch and the chairs, furniture. You see a bucket and a broom. Broom's kind of left up against one of the walls. And the little stairwells that kind of like lead up to where these two doors are. And they're just kind of like on a like a little bit of a raised like platform, maybe a head or so height above that kind of leads up to these two doorways at the back side of the room. As you walk across, kind of take stock of everything, something kind of like catches your eye, and you like look back, and the broom is gone. And then when you like look back to the other side, it's like you see a broom, and it's like it's about 10 feet away from where it was.
You're about to Fantasia the shit out of this joint.
Think spirit of the maid is still here.
Guys, the broom is following me.
Guess. Be a guest. Put a wizard to the test.
And Harrow, about where in this room would you be?
I'd be cautious, so like, not too far in, maybe like a quarter of the way in, like, kind of poking my head in, seeing, like, testing the water. It was like, okay, I don't see any traps, like, go a little bit further, like, not too far in.
Like, you don't see any traps. Like, nothing seems trapped, per se. But there is, like, a weird uneasiness, and then it's like you look, and then, like, something has, like, noticeably shifted.
Who's the closest, like, following behind me?
I was gonna go check out the left one, so.
Alright. Lance, how far in do you make it?
I mean, she's going to the right. I would be like behind her, just like a couple of paces behind her towards the left.
Okay. So I'm just trying to get a feel of where you guys are in relation to one another.
Lance, that broom was over there, and now it's over there.
As
You
you're
wanna,
like
like,
standing there,
back to
you hear
back?
everyone kind of hears, and you look back, and a book has like fallen out of a bookshelf.
Maybe let's move quickly.
Guys, beware. Somebody like cast animate objects on a bunch of shit in here.
Gun out. Gonna start like walking through.
Okay. You like look. You hear like a little bit of like you take a couple more steps. You hear like a little bit more scuttling. And you but you look around, like you never see anything move per se. It's always like as soon as you turn away, like and you look, but then like something has shifted. Like maybe
Can
the
me
plant.
and Lance back to back this? So like we've got like eyes on all of it, like back to back. Like,
I mean, it's a fairly large room. Okay.
I'm gonna use
Harrow.
mage hands to try to grab that broom.
Okay.
It's a mimic.
Yeah.
Fully expected that.
I didn't kick the
You
broom,
go-
guys.
Okay, you cast Mage Hand, begin floating it over as you guys are traversing through the room. Or are you staying put, Harrow? You're just walking, kind of like
We're
you
back
said
to
you're picking
back
up
at
the
this
pace.
point.
Okay. Let's see here.
Of like,
Can
don't know,
I
maybe-
have both of you make an acrobatics or an athletics check, your choice?
That's the baby now. Natural 20 for a 25. Wait. Give me a second.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, 25.
So, as you kind of move around the side, we watch, for the rest of you, watch Lance and Harrow's just kind of like all of a sudden feet go out from under them as the rug kind of starts rolling up and kind of like swirls up over the top. You both manage to kind of like roll out of the way, and you watch as the table comes to life and like attempts to slam down on the top of you, and you watch as books begin to fly off the shelves like really fast, and the broom just like a spear just heading straight towards both you. Well, I guess you would be closest, Harrow, just like a spear heading straight for you. We'll pick up here next week
Ah, shit.
for initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Oh, this is
No.
fucking amazing, Kyle.
I would like to
Oh,
think
my
that my previous experiments with getting rolled up in a fucking rug have helped me with this.
Gave you advantage on
He
it.
knew. It's like I would like to also think that there's
Lance
like a
is
little
like,
bit of
"Fuck,
PSD
not
or
again."
PTSD about this. You're like, oh shit, like not again. Yeah, as the rug comes to life and attempts to smother you, and the table also comes to life into to try to do the 1-2 punch where the rug, like you could see it happening now. Like the rug tries to roll you up, and the table just tries to slam down onto the helpless figure below. But you do manage to both kind of like scramble out of the way, so you might get caught sidelined by one of these objects. But
I mean,
yeah,
at
as
least we
the
know.
rug flares to life.
At least we know Gary's really good at stabbing tables.
Oh, I'm going straight for that table.
Lance is just using a robot to get chopped up by.
I found a new pony to tame. Ride that thing like a fucking mechanical bull.
Gary's thrilled at the prospect.
Yeah.
Coming to a D&D session near you. Roll a table handling check.
Brett,
Sounds-
you
sounds
missed
blend
probably the single best episode we've had of like the table and the mechanical ball trying to attack Gary and the swords coming up and him like trying to smother it with the
No,
table. That
you're
shit was
missing.
golden.
You're missing the most important part. The fact that you broke multiple lockpicks and fucking Dagan got stuck on a fence, and the
No,
only reason,
Dagan,
the only
Dagan
reason
broke
it
my
was
lock-
Gary and I alone in there is because nobody else could get past the fence, which was the BE
Dagan.
for this one.
No. Dagan was like, "Let me see your lock, like your tinkering tools."
Pink.
Yeah.
Breaks them immediately. and then gets
Bill
back
told
on
her
fence.
he was an expert, and she believed him. I mean,
Exactly, and that was the last time I believed him.
and then he got stuck on an iron fence for like 5 rounds.
Adam and I
Destroyed
did
his
the
armor.
classic, like, we're just gonna go take a look. We're not gonna go inside. And then as soon as we get to within 10 feet of the building, we're just like, we're going inside, right?
And then, like, Dagan breaks his armor for like a few sessions from it.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, yeah,
I
like
forgot
he actually broke his armor trying to get off the
Got his
fence.
chainmail stuck on a fence and had to like cut it off.
Oh.
I just
Fucking
love
EMT style to get him out of there.
I
In
love
my-
the one-sided.
It was very Don Quixote. Like I thought it was Iron Golem.
100%, yeah.
You know. So I saw the windmill.
It was beautiful. Like every part of that episode was just beauty.
And then, like, Levi was only there to try to prevent somebody from going into the house that we were fucking up at the time. And he just couldn't do it because that was his superior and didn't believe a single word he said.
Nope. Blew his cover.
That was just.
I'm
And that's
enjoying
where we found
immensely.
our first awesome magic item that
Yeah,
I
you're
got to
so-
use until
Toga.
Kyle took it away from
Okay,
me.
your staff or-
Are you talking about that item you wouldn't feed? It was starving.
It's okay. Just let Mike believe I'm the bad guy here.
I try to give him so many feats.
He was not interested in there were many attempts at compromises here. All right, he wanted like living creatures
And you wanted him to eat
that
kale.
were
Yeah.
sentient.
And yeah, I wanted him to eat kale.
Yes. we were pretty far. There was a pretty wide range
It's
between
a pretty
our
big
two
gap to come together.
perspectives. You wanted to eat people. I wanted to eat Beyond Burgers.
I want to eat your soul. Can I interest you in some kale?
Hamburgers were a pretty disgusting compromise for both of us, and neither one of us was willing to try the other person.
Look, this quinoa is shaped as a foot.
Kale, precious.
No.
On that note, bye stream.
Yeah.
Bye.
Maybe
Anything to
we'll make
say?
it through the rest of the tower next week. I don't think so. Or the party's
No.
going to find some ridiculous way to.
I'm so down for a good little mini dungeon crawl.
I also
Not
love that
gonna
we
lie.
spent an hour and a half breaking through the roof when we could have just opened the door.
Open the door.
Well, because like Obi tried to do something on the door, and Kyle's like, "You hear an ominous click, and your Arcana check reveals that whoever touches this door will die immediately."
No, I
And
just
all of
said
us are
it's
like,
probably gonna be. It's just gonna be. It's gonna suck.
Fine with it.
cheesy theme park
Oh,
recording.
Yeah,
would
but
in fact
did-
but
suck.
realistically, your best idea was let's just send Ralph and Lance, Adam. I don't want to waste a level 1 spell slot.
Hey, to be fair,
we did circumvent the trap on the door. It seems.
Yeah, but isn't your summon steed like a level 2 spell slot?
Yeah, but it's a ritual cast.
Oh.
So there's no resource wasted there.
And-
just time.
and shield spells could negate like my entire fucking HP of damage.
Yeah.
Like they
One
do
of
pretty
Lance's
good.
level 1 spell slots is worth more than like one of my level 5 spell slots.
Basically, yeah.
I am thoroughly enjoying the Bill Antinius like show off thing that Antinius doesn't know he's in with Bill.
Like
I definitely heard Bill and Tinius, like Bill and Tinius' Excellent Adventure.
it's like
Bill's in competition, but
the
only
lo-
with himself.
the light measuring contest.
I love it.
I'm more radiant than you. Nuh-uh.
Look how far my light goes.
I'm holier than thou.
Wait, isn't he older than you?
Just a broken man.
Oh, poor
God
Bill.
damn.
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Bill.
Bill still claps. Like Bill, I'm
Fuck
pretty
yeah.
sure still has the record for like
Single.
most damage per combat out of anybody.
It's Modin.
Like he has like amazing like, oh, I just did 150 damage and then I missed 4 times.
Zero consistency. When he hits, he really
Real
fucking
fucking
hits.
spiky
Like,
type.
He
of-
wrecks.
I feel like Bill and I are like fairly comparable because he misses 2 out of 3 shots. So
Yep.
He's on the Wayne Gretzky fucking metric.
Right.
When he hits, he hits. He just-
If he connects, it's a home run. Otherwise, he's going out.
Kyle, any party words?
Nope. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.